Did I scare you? Sorry, how you doing, everybody? We got three more minutes left. Then we'll go live. Hell yeah! How we doing, everybody, on this fine Wednesday evening? You guys doing good? You guys doing fine? All right. Well, I'm curious as to how many people are gonna join us tonight because we're taking a look at something probably no one knows. Maybe 3 people might know what the hell this is in the chat, but I was curious. You know, I got this thing for free, so we'll get into it when we actually go live. But hello everybody. 2 more minutes now until we go live. I'm basically ready, but I'm gonna stick to my scheduled time. So, how we doing? How we doing? I appreciate that people were successfully jump scared. That was definitely my intention. Jump scare the Hong. Remember the time I jump scared my... Actually, though, remember when I put jump scares in my videos? That was fun. I don't do that much, but maybe I should go back to including jump scares. Those were fun times. Eogan Bailey says, when is the Hot Toys Ninja Low Taper Fade figure review coming out? What the heck are you talking about, dude? That's like schizobabble. I don't know what that means. All right. 1 more minute. And in this final minute, I will drink some water. How we doing? I love water. Oh, I love water so much. Man. Well, I gotta tell you, I've been taking it easy on myself this week, and a little update for the main channel. Probably no review this week. I'm so sorry. But I swear that I'm working on it, so there will be a review by the end of the month, is all I'm trying to say. All right. It is now 6:30, which means we're going to get started very soon. But before we go live, or we're already live, but you know what I mean. Before I roll the intro, I will see how many people we have watching right now. Okay. We've got enough people. We've got enough people to make me a happy man. Although I would prefer something with the number 69, but that's okay. Not gonna pressure you into doing that. All right, we've got quite enough people. Let's go. You guys ready? You're right on time. We're about to get started here. We're about to take a look at whatever the frick this franchise is. I would appreciate any context from the chat if you guys have any for me. So, here we go then. What the frick is GoShogun? Hey, my name is JOBBY, and tonight we will be playing with this figure here. This is the MoShow Toys Noble Class X. Thank you very much. I'll show the donations in a bit. The MoShow Toys Noble Class X Sengoku Majin GōShōgun. And as the title indicates, I have no idea what the frick this franchise is, but I was curious. Look at how cool this robot looks. I think there's a transformation component to it, as indicated by the back here. We will see throughout this whole stream. And if anybody knows what the hell GoShogun is, feel free to leave it in the... there you guys are. Here we go. And if you guys have never been to one of these streams before, I will simply be playing with this figure. And as I go about my business, feel free to leave any comments and questions in the chat. I will do my best to interact with you. If you absolutely need me to see something, please donate like these 2 beautiful people already did, because I do address every single donation that comes my way. However, if you donate under $5, you're going to have to wait a little bit before I read your donation. $5 and up, I can respond to it immediately because of my TTS bot. So, with all of that being said, if you guys are interested in this figure at any point, these are the contents of the box. I have linked this guy in the description, and we shall see if it is worth the whopping $280? What the hell, dude? I mean, thankfully, I got this for free. Full disclosure, and big shout out to the Shozy store, also known as, in this case, Gundammit.com, which is a fantastic name for a website. Alright. Here we go, then. Let me go ahead and position my monitor here so I get a better look at you guys. If I'm looking this way, that means I'm looking directly at you. Technologic, I'm bored. Phantom, Dustclops 92, Regenerator G1, just reading your names out loud just to prove that we are indeed live streaming. This is not a pre-recorded thing. Okay, then. With all of that being said, Patooey. Well, I'm not actually gonna spit on my hands. This is $280. Here we go. A lot of die-cast metal in here, so this thing is hefty as frick. We got a big-ass base here. A standard MoShow base at this point. Magnetized. Really nice. And we have the figure itself. Go ahead and lay that out. Unboxing begins now. Here we go. Broken Property says, will you collect One Piece figures? Maybe. I'm actually looking into it because, if you guys didn't know, I have been on my One Piece adventure recently. I was just reading some before the stream went live. So, really fun time. I just wrapped up the Dressrosa arc. Holy moly. I know the anime version of that arc is kind of looked down on, but the manga, One Piece is good. The One Piece is real. There we go. We have the figure looking like a crime scene. Very good. God damn, this thing looks beautiful. What the hell? I haven't even unwrapped it yet, and look at the freaking paint job on this. The feel of it is nice too. You got some die-cast metal in the feet. My God, MoShow. Cooking as usual. Snooping as usual, I see. I wonder if the Thing monster is a combiner. What are you talking about? The monster from the Thing, I guess you can consider that a combiner if you're a psychopath, but that's fine. We're all crazy here. Got the horn. Go ahead and unwrap that some more. Lift up his booty skirts. Yes! I love peeling off the freaking foam from his taint. Oh, god damn. Got that gorilla grip. It fucking ripped off the foam here. Let's see. Falco says, I refuse to watch One Piece. I have no time for 1,000 plus episodes as good as it may be. I don't either. Which is why I'm not watching it. I'm reading it. If anyone was interested in getting into One Piece, I highly recommend reading it because watching it, no. The anime, holy moly. The voice acting is good. The music is great. And sometimes the animation could be really good. But, god damn, the pacing's all fucked. It's not typical in the, or rather, I guess it used to be typical in the anime industry where they would adapt each manga chapter directly, so one chapter is one episode, and in order to get the episodes into that 20-minute mark, they pad the fuck out of the episodes by inserting filler. It's filler within the canon episodes. It's insane. So yeah, I highly recommend reading it rather than watching it. Although I have watched a little bit of some clips, some moments, just to see them animated as a novelty. But the manga is based. It's very good. It's very good. And yes, I used to be that guy. You know, I used to be that guy. I'm never gonna get into One Piece because it's so long. Hold that thought. Thank you very much.
It's 2025. It's about time we introduce Transformer-only babies to real classic 70s/80s super robots that only like 5 people in Italy/Philippines know. GoShogun is a robot series from Mushi Productions, mostly remembered for its witty writing by Takeshi Shudo.
Oh, thank you very much for the context. This is the type of context I need for this goddamn stream, because, again, I don't know what the hell is going on here. I don't know what the hell is going on here with this thing, so thank you very much for that. And I am one of those Transformers babies being introduced to some classic super robot anime, because I don't know what the hell's going on. So there you go. Well, yeah, about One Piece. I used to be that guy. I'm never going to take a look at it, never going to watch it, because it's so long, but it becomes more possible once you actually get into it. Essentially, replace all of your time strolling through Twitter with scrolling through manga, and you can do it in a few months. So, yeah, crazy. Crazy how fast I'm going through it. And it's great. I understand. I get it now. I get One Piece. Why am I talking so much about One Piece? We're talking about this obscure mecha franchise. Whatever. I'll talk about whatever the hell I want. It's my stream, right? Gomu Gomu no! I don't know. Big dick. Fury says big robot, so pum, I guess. All right. I don't know what that means. I just read a random thing from the chat and was disappointed. Jobby, please make sure double check the trays for all. All right, thank you. That is actually a helpful chat. I appreciate it. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay. Regenerated G1 says I like robot girls. Me too. Me too. Did you see that Big Firebird is working on some other shit? Because I didn't either. Let me know if they actually are. I just brought them up for no reason. Okay. Regenerated G1 also says Jobby is horny. Speaking of, in One Piece, we currently left the furry island, and they discovered that the rabbit girl is on board. So, wood is all I'm trying to say. Yes, as expected. How predictable. But yes, wood. God damn it. We got an included screwdriver. That's fun. And let's remove the... Got a lot more accessories here underneath that base. My goodness, look at that. Yeah. What the hell? Looks like the MoShow Toys logo, I suppose. And it looks like a magnet right there. There's probably going to be some light-up features on this thing. I mean, look at it. If there's no light-up features, I mean, I wouldn't cry, but it just looks built for light-up features. Come on. God damn. Clean-ass sword. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Not metal. That's fine. You know, my experiences with the Soul of Chogokin line have led me to form the opinion that die-cast metal is great, but in limited quantities. Or rather, if you're going to include die-cast metal in the figure, it had better be well-balanced. And so far, this guy is pretty well-balanced. You could definitely tell that a lot of the pieces are made out of high-quality plastic. However, when you get to the bottom, his legs here, his big freaking feet, that's some metal right there. Oh, and we got magnets here so we can magnetize to the base. It just feels nice and well-balanced. And it seems like the joints are... Oh! Could have been a ratchet joint. Could have been a ratchet joint, but that's not MoShow Toys thing. Alright. There we go. And just a disclaimer here for all of these streams. This is not indicative of my final opinion. These are merely my first impressions. But admittedly, my first impressions are pretty close to what I feel about the figure ultimately.
Swivel here.
And look at that. We got a... Any gun fuckers in the chat here? Is it a magazine? Is it a clip? Clipazine? I don't want to get shot in the chat, so please, please say the correct terminology in the chat before I get doxxed and murdered. Thank you very much. There you go. It's a magazine, thank you. Then we have some stand arms, miscellaneous stand arms. Appreciate everybody donating, by the way. Stay tuned. We'll be reading all of them, or all of the ones that my TTS bot doesn't read out loud, so stay tuned. However, if you want me to respond immediately, it's $5 and up. Just saying. There we go. Ado Hein says, oh shit, Uchu Space #1. I guess that's a reference to the anime. Sorry to any of you 5 GoShogun fans tuning into the stream. You're not affiliated with me. However, I am willing to learn about it, so please give me some context if need be. I don't know what the hell this is. I just thought it was a cool-looking super robot, and I got it for free. So there we go. Some effect parts here. God, what a great design this guy has. I love the super robot aesthetic for sure. Got a looks like a backpack here, I suppose. Okay, and wow, what the? Come on, there we go. Whoo! Final access. Oh, excuse me. I just had some banh mi before the stream, so excuse my stinky burps. Here we go. We got my ex-wife, because she was a real battle axe. Norm Macdonald joke. Okay. Go ahead and get all of this repackaged up, cleaned up, and we're going to get started with actually playing with the guy. Unboxing seems to be complete. Here we go. Lovely. Can zoom in a little bit so we get a better view of the guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was not expecting his face to look so much like a... Anyway. Alright. Because all of the parts are unboxed here, we're going to play with the figure according to the instructions. So let's see what this beautiful booklet has in store for us. It's not that beautiful, but I just like booklets in general. Seems to be more and more rare. All right. We have our accessories, all the stuff included. It's actually not that much, so I think I got a feeling that the playing component, the actual playing with the figure segment of the stream, might be a bit shorter than usual. So, you know, stay tuned for the live Q&A part. We love that part. And here we go. Step 1. 你好吗？精灵哈搞秀买. What does that say? I don't know. Pull up the head. Let's see what that's about. Thank you very much for continuing to donate. Let's pull up the head. Okay. There's got a bit of a shifting neck action. What I tell ya, there's a battery feature. Battery's not included, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to dig through our drawer to see if we have the appropriate battery. I had better. This is probably gonna use some obscure coin battery. David Costa says, okay, that's a bit interesting. Apparently, GoShogun was one of the first parody Super Robot series, basically making fun of a bunch of the tropes in early Super Robot shows. That's really interesting to know. So you're telling me that this is supposed to be funny? Well, I'm too busy cooming over how cool it looks rather than laughing. So, I mean, obviously, this is a redesign of what I assume to be a sort of goofy design, but still, love how this thing looks here. It would be even better if it transforms, which I doubt that it does. What is going... Oh, okay. Instructions here. Just put them right here so you can see them a little bit. It appears that the instructions, just like the previous MoShow toys that we took a look at, which was the Robotech Mospita, it seems that the instructions are just an articulation guide. Extendo neck. It looks down that far, looks up that far. And of course, hold on. Can't call it complete without the... hell yeah, dude. Look at that witch finger of a horn. That looks awesome. Oh, that looks so good, guys. That looks really good. He's got kind of a... Is it just me? Or does he got kind of a goof custom shoulders? It looks like if you just block out the red parts, it looks like a goof. You know, from... Drink some water. You see the goof shoulders? There you go. There we go. All right. One of the first things in the instructions are telling you about the batteries here. So what do we got? 2AG1. What a normal battery type to ask for. This is the moments when I wish batteries were included, for frick's sake. I'm gonna have to move the camera real quick to get my drawer open. AG1 batteries. Let's see if I have them. Because I've got this random cardboard box full of an assortment of these obscure battery types. I guess that's appropriate. An obscure battery type for an obscure mecha. But JOBBY, how dare you call GoShogun obscure? It's my favorite childhood show. A whole country knows about it. Well, I don't know about it, so it's obscure. Anyway, we got it. AG1, we actually have quite a few of the... Okay. I am freaking stocked up on AG1 batteries. This is good news. Although I do have some loose batteries here. I might be able to use them. Let me see. Never mind. Let's just crack this new package of AG1 batteries open here. Grab my scissors real quick. Battery tasting stream when? Well, if you donate enough, I might do it right now. It's $1,000. Okay. Go ahead and cut a segment of that. The batteries taste good with cheese. Thank you very much. You're selling me on it for sure. The head looks like Destroyer. Oh, I could actually see that. What the hell? Oh!
Retro Cowboy tipped $20. It looks like a Mega Sword in from 2017.
Oh, you're kind of right. It does look like the Megazord. The head sculpt does look like Destroyer, but also it does look like the Megazord. You're right about that. It looks like what the live-action Megazord should have looked like. Because what the hell was that they came up with? Whatever. We're not gonna talk too much about that. I haven't even seen the movie. Okay. We got our batteries ready. Let's go ahead and pop open his skull. Seems so easy to do it before. There we go. And hold on. I have a particular tool that should be helpful for now. There we go. Oh, wait. That's not it. There it is. Snip, snip. Pair of tweezers. So I don't have to get my fat sausages in there. There you go. That's a Shrek joke, by the way. And what way are they gonna face? Negative here and the positive over there. Okay. Which side is positive? Oh, okay, I got it. There we go. And another one. Oh, shove that in there. And let's see if I could do this without the use of the tweezer. I did it. I did it. Didn't even need the tweezer. My sausages are pretty thin, apparently. Got them lady sausages. Lady sausage? That sounds like something you would jerk off to. Anyway, we're gonna bring our logo back here. The MoShow Toys logo and that magnet LED. So, how do we activate this? Does it say? Or is it just gonna leave me in the dark? It's gonna leave me in the dark. Alright, let's go ahead and just tap his head with it.
Swivel here.
What? What? Well, thank you, by the way, for continuing to donate. What the hell? Oh. Okay, you could barely see it, chat. Kind of lame. Kind of a underwhelming light-up feature. Hold on. Huh? What? For real? Is there something wrong with my light-up unit? Yeah, look at that. The light is on. It seems like it seems like they frosted the ice too much, or I could be maybe I could have installed the light unit incorrectly. So there you go. Let's just make sure that the light is working correctly here. So we're gonna just bring the unit. Oh yeah, there you go. It works. It is confirmed to work. Okay. I think I know what to do. So I think I had the light installed like that. Let's install it this way. so that the line shines out through the clear plastic eyes. That should do the trick. Because that was a bit underwhelming. Oh, come on. Gonna need the tweezers to line this up. There you go. Ah, there you go. There you go. That was it. Beautiful. Be absolutely beautiful. Now that is looking like a proper light up feature. Boom. Still not the most. Oh, okay, you know what? It just depends on the angle. It depends on the angle. It depends on the lighting. I got a bunch of lights here turned on, so it's not showing up as strongly as it could be, but rest assured, it's there. Looks cool. Go ahead and shut that off now. There. Oh. Oh. Is it animated a little bit? Is it a breathing feature? Are the lights breathing? Yeah, it is. Cool. It's one of those. Okay, now how do you turn off? Okay, okay, no, it's not. There you go. Okay, so it's. I'm tripping. I'm absolutely tripping. I'm tweaking right now. Okay, it's off. It's off. The light piping was confusing me because I thought it was still turned on, but that's just light piping because the light is entering the clear plastic through this side, showing out through that side. It looks like it's lit up, but there you go. Perfect. It has a static feature, breathing feature, and then it turns off. Excellent light up features. Pretty standard, but very much appreciated. There we go. Hyper Ajax says, why is his middle horn more crooked than my posture? More crooked than my... I'm not going to continue that sentence. Here we go. Moving on with the instructions here. We have butterfly joint. Excellent. Can I go farther? No, that's about it. That's really nice. Butterfly joint. And then we can lift the shoulders up. And what is this now? Some hinge joint at these shoulder thrusters. That's what it looks like. God damn, I just noticed that detail. That's sick. It's a shoulder, yeah, I guess a shoulder thruster. You can call it that. And a little bit of a hinge joint there, which should allow for a bicep swivel. Beautiful. Sorry that I don't have Swivel Man no Uta on my playlist, by the way. I should include it for these segments, but, you know, sing it in your head if you know it. There you go. Double bend at the elbow. Oh, and I forgot to put something on. These thingies seem to be forearm covers. And they seem to be symmetrical, so they can go in any arm. Let's just go ahead and plug that in. Oh. Beautiful. My God, what a well-made figure. What a well-made figure. A beautiful looking figure. MoShow Toys is definitely a company to keep an eye on if you haven't already got them on your radar. They have made consistently good stuff. I mean, maybe some of you guys remember that I reviewed some MoShow Toys products in the past. Good shit. And the fact that they're doing some licensed properties, really nice. Because they started off with doing their original stuff, which basically looked like third-party...
Maddie Boy, you tipped $10.
Thank
Hey,
you!
JOBBY, first time catching your live playing with stream in a while. I have been a viewer of since your SHMA 2014 review. I'm also the one who has done a JOBBY Evolved fan art. But anyways, keep up the great work, and can't wait to see more from you.
Thank you so much, and look forward to more. I'm working on it, I promise. I'm just taking my time with it. SH Monster Arts 2014. Goddamn, that's my first ever full review. Really do appreciate you for being here for that long. Rotation at the shoulder. Bicep swivel. And again, I'm just going according to the instructions because this is literally just an articulation guide, which I love. Again, I feel like more... Excuse me. more premiumly priced figures that are potentially delicate should include articulation guides, so you know exactly what you're getting into. However, MoShow Toys have consistently been pretty solid, so I'm not worried about breaking this guy here, but I really do appreciate the articulation guide in the instructions. Take a look at some side to side, and oh, would you look at that? Hold on. Go ahead and pose him so you get a better view of this. Look at his waist. Ooh! Some hidden golden detail. Hopefully that doesn't rub off over time, but doesn't look like it should. Man, this is a beauty. And I don't know any freaking thing about this guy. Alright. You know what? I thought of something. Missed opportunity for a light up feature would be the chest. If the chest lit up, I would coom, but I don't think it does. Only the head lights up. But who knows? Haven't taken a full look through these instructions, so we'll see if we do have more light up features. Okay. Prince in Black Zero says the size of Gru must be studied. What are we talking about? Have you guys seen that Gru figure, by the way? It actually looks pretty good, but I'm not a super Gru fan, and that figure is really expensive, so not gonna get it. But it does look good for what it is. And I believe that same studio, Gong Studio, is making a Gypsy Danger, which I am gonna get, of course. Here we go. Kenneth Traver says, what Gru figure? It's Gong Studio. Look it up. Gong, like, Gong Studio Gru. It's an officially licensed figure, I believe, and it looks really nice. If you're a super Despicable Me fan, you should probably get that figure. Okay. Why am I plugging Gong Studio when this is MoShow Toys? Whatever. Oh, we got a waist swivel. Not a 360 waist swivel, but that is completely fine. Don't need one. Oh, chest opened up. Seems like a spoiler for later. Beautiful. And what do we got here? Huh? What in the gosh darn? Hold on. What am I looking at? Oh, okay. So the instructions are highlighting this particular piston feature in the back. So when you go and crunch it, wow. Look at that detail there. God damn, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Lovely feature there. Lovely shifting armored parts. And it's also telling me that you can lift that up to get even more of a crunch. Wow. Very articulated. It feels good. Very nice, very nice. And what do we got here? Front skirts. Oh, front skirts are just on, looks like a double ball joint system. They feel kind of tight, but that's a good thing. There you go. You can see his panties now. And that whole thing can go a boy, oing. There you go. Whew. A lot of articulation here. And of course, hip skirts and butt skirts. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I would hope that MoShow Toys goes back and does their Takeda Shingen, because ever since that figure, all of their subsequent figures have gotten just more and more solidly engineered. I really like this. Say it if you know it. Say it if you know it, Chad. Fuck. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Although, I wish that MoShow Toys would be more open to ratchet joints, because I don't know how long these friction joints are going to last, but they do feel good. They hold their position fairly well, but you could already see that it's being weighed down a little. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe these friction joints are just really strong. And then we have this little component here. This whole strut, I'm pretty sure we could just shift that down. Oh, get even more posability. More of a rotation. God damn, this thing is freaking posable, dude. Big old kick. And big old back kick. Lovely. And let's check out that knee bend, because the instructions are pointing that out. Let's go ahead and bend the knee. Oh. 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 Wow. Fuck! That looked very good. You guys saw that? Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Look at all that shifting armor. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Absolutely lovely. And a really nice knee bend as well. That is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow. Obscure mecha franchise is becoming well known to me at this point, because this figure so far is a freaking winner. And indeed, smooth as butter. ConvertAbot Reviews, and welcome. Good to see you. And what are we looking at now? Oh? Oh, okay. The instructions are just covering what we just did. The forward kick, back kick, and what? You can there's a button. There's a button. Is it right here? And you push it. Oh. Oh. And then what? So that pushed the shin forward, and then we can open the leg. What? Now what is this gonna be for? All right, think there is some sort of transformation component to this, because something can fit in there. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it involves this little guy here. You got a minicon. I don't know what the fuck the lore accurate term is, but yeah, maybe we will find out. We will find out. Interesting. Go ahead and close that up for now. Lovely. Matty Boy says, low-key, still want to get more mech figs. Only thing I have that's similar is the G1 Optimus Prime from Flame Toys. To be fair, Flame Toys does make good mecha figures. I only know because I have the Kurokari combined Megazord. But yeah, expand your horizons a little bit. Especially when it comes to non-transforming figures. Or, again, I don't know. I don't know fully if this has a transformation component or not. But a lot of non-transforming mecha figures have a lot of cool articulation features like this. There we go. We shift that up. But Jobbby, I thought you preferred transforming mechas! Ah! Well, I do. Well, I do, but I have no problem with a non-transforming character having a non-transforming figure. I'm not going to expect Gypsy Danger to transform anytime soon. Okay, we got some shifting armor gimmicks here. Alright. Cool. Ankle flaps. This has a hinge joint. And a toe bend. Oh, wow. And we got, of course, holy moly. Look at that pivot. Look at that freaking pivot. Goddamn. That is a pivot if I ever saw one. Reximus128 says, do you have the amazing Yamaguchi Optimus Prime? Matter of fact, I reviewed it. Go check it out on my main channel. A long time ago, I reviewed the amazing Yamaguchi Optimus Prime. Alright. There we go. And now, what are the instructions telling me to do here? Remove this back piece. Eh? Oh, that seems a little difficult, but alright, I'll do it. So this little thing... Wait, how much am I removing? Seems to be a little flush in there, don't you think? Ah, here we go. Boom. And the backpack. Oh, lovely. What am I? Oh, I just read something in the instructions that's gonna make me fucking coom. Hold on. So let's first of all, let's just shove this in here. Plug that in. Right? Oh! But Debbie, that's a backpack! It doesn't transform, it's fine. Looks great. GoShogun. More like GoShogun. Alright. This is what made me coom a little bit, chat. We have another light up feature. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? We have another light up feature. Oh, fuck. And it's the chest too. I caught it. I swear to God, I didn't take a look at these instructions before going live, chat. We have a battery feature in the chest. We got a battery feature in the backpack. Oh my God, I'm gonna coom if I have all of the batteries. So what kind of batteries is this asking for? AG13. Oh my God, you are testing my my inventory here. Do I have AG13 batteries? Let's hope so. AG13, huh? Oh no. Oh no, I might not have it. What the fuck? I was in the middle of gooning and you ruined my goon sesh. Well, let's not be too hasty. I might have it. AG13, what the frick? Jinx him so he doesn't have them? Please don't. I'll do anything. Just don't jinx me. I'll do anything. What is an alternative to... Oh! I have it. LR44 is AG13. However, I'm gonna have to double check my inventory again because I might not have enough. I've only got 4 batteries. I've only got 4 AG13 batteries. Do I have more? Oh, fuck! What the fuck? I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 batteries, and I've only got 4. Fuck out of here, dude. Oh, why'd you have to change the type of battery required, man? You've got me freaking out, man. I need another battery, man. Son of a fucking bitch, man. Isn't it funny when I say fucking Shaggy's voice, man? Holy fuck. DoorDash for some AG13. Or we can just look at the light up features separately. Obviously, the beautifully painted thrusters here are going to light up. Then after that, I can just remove the batteries here and then put them into the chest. So, yeah, we'll just do it like that. So we get a good look at all of the light up features, but it's unfortunate that I'm just 1 battery short. I got to stock up in my stupid, obscure batteries. Fuck out of here. I don't have to cut it. Just push it out. There you go. Jobby do. Revelry. Can't do it. Like swivel here, man. Sister delivery again. Unfortunately, we don't have a random stock of AG13 batteries. If it was a normal battery type like AAA or AA, I could ask my sister, but nah, she's not gonna provide me a get out of jail free card this time. Okay, how do we do this shit? Gotta require some surgery here. Give me a second. There you go. A little gray tab. What am I doing? I've got a tool. There you go. And that was a screw cap. Now we need a screwdriver. Oh, right. Included screwdriver. Isn't that lovely? There you go. Akakuro says, I hope you get more CCS in the future. I hope so too. Although I will say the one that I teased in my Evangelion review, I actually do have it in my storage, and I should do a stream about that soon, and then eventually review it. The CCS Toys Rasengan from Gurren Lagann. I already have it. Okay. Go ahead and... what the hell? What the hell, Sonny? Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. We just plug it directly into there. No LED unit to deal with. And it's gonna be positive. What? Okay, positive. This side. There you go. Big chunky batteries in there. Perfect. I'm not gonna close it up fully because we're gonna remove them immediately after, but I just need to see it for myself. We bring back the MoShow Toys logo. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It looks great. Combine that with the beautiful painting, the beautiful chrome on the thrusters. That is a lovely, lovely look. And we've got these effect parts to plug into the backpack to, I suppose, complete the look. I wouldn't know because I've never seen GoShogun in my goddamn life. But let's go ahead and plug these in just to get that full look here. Now, what are we doing? Oh, okay. So before we do that, we had to unplug this part. Go ahead and zoom out again because it's gonna get tall. And then this looks like the wings of light from Evangelion. Oh, are you telling me that it lights up these effect parts too? Okay, if that's the case, let me go ahead and turn this off first. Come on. Oh no. Turn off. Well, turn off. What are you doing? Turn off. What the hell? What the hell, Lois? It's not turning off. Gonna have to remove the battery. Okay, there you go. That was weird. Anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep on plugging this stuff into the back here. Just so we get a good view of everything lighting up. That's probably not... The effect is probably not going to be as strong as I want it to be, but there were lights coming out of these slots here. So great concept. You know, I'm not even going to plug them all the way in. These tabs seem pretty thin. Ooh. But that looks great. Feels like I'm playing with a flower or something. Zen garden. There you go. Don't know what that is. Some type of GoShogun final move, I suppose. Then let's go ahead and turn on the lights. What? What the fuck? What the frick, dude? Why is it so inconsistent? There you go. So weird. But there you go. Oh, what the? What? Oh! Oh, me like lighting. Me like light up features. What the hell? Huh. That it's Christmas. That's right. That's right, CRISPR103. It's Christmas. What the frick? Me like light up features. Okay. I always have to say it, right? Just because it has light up features doesn't make... A good figure doesn't require light up features. But by God, do I appreciate it when it's there. We got a freaking Christmas light up feature on this thing, and it ain't even Christmas yet. That's fucking awesome, dude. I'm wondering if that's like an alternate lighting mode. Does it have some sort of static mode? No, it's continuing to just animate. Oh, did I do it? Okay, yeah, so we have a static lighting mode. And then... Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. Feels like I gotta smack it to get it to turn off. So we got 3 lighting modes there. We got the... There you go. Static lighting mode. We can animate it. There you go. You see that? Amazing. And then it turns off. Smack. Perfect. Wow. What a beautiful feature. And let me go ahead and remove all that. Just so that... Oh, what the hell? It's still on. Come on. There you go. Remove all that so that I don't accidentally snap anything off. Now it feels like acupuncture. There we are. And I close that up. And had a great time with the backpack LED. But we're going to have to remove these batteries because I'm going to need them for the next light up feature, which is going to be in the chest. And if I were going to display this permanently, this is probably where they'd stay. Ow. Good. Ano Hitori says, no, it was pulsating. Was it pulsating? I'm fucking pulsating right now. Hey. Masaki Hana says, it's called the GoFlasher, and it's an attack where all 5 lights finish off their enemies. Oh, I get it. Because Go is 5 in Japanese, right? I'm smart. Hey, we got Oscar in the chat. Games Play Casual. He says, what's up, Jobby Nation? Let Oscar know that Jobby Nation is doing perfectly fine. Thank you.
Jobbity-doo. I hope you didn't
Thank you very much.
This stream without hearing from me. Smiley face.
Oh, yeah.
How's your
Good to
week
see
been
you.
so far? How's the fires out near you?
The skies in my area definitely cleared up. So yeah, I'm safe. Me and my family are safe. Thank you very much for asking. Okay. So that was the backpack. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the chest. Here we are. What are we doing? We pull up on what? What are we pulling up on? Instruction sheet? Give me a second. Shit, he's magnetizing stuff with his feet. Go ahead and take a look at this here. What the hell? Pull up and fold down. That's what it looks like. Oh, okay. Oh, what the? I don't like that. Nothing broke though. You could just snap that back on. Right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, we can definitely fit something in that chest that are not instructions, right? No. I was supposed to take this off. Didn't have to be too scared about it. There you go. Screw holes. Oh, just one. Just the center screw. Go ahead and open that up. There we go. Now we're gonna pop this open, right? Yes, baby. And because we removed the batteries from the backpack, we are just gonna fit all of that in there. Positive side up. Yeah, there we go. Positive side up. There's 3 freaking batteries. This had better be a bright light. Oh, I love my light up features, man. Oh, I love it. It's like Christmas in January, man. Reximus128 says, Jobby, what's the best website to import your figures? I like the one that's in the description here, Gundamit.com, or also known as the Shozi store if you're buying more Transformers related stuff. There you go. They are pretty consistent. Not the fastest, don't get me wrong, they're not the fastest, but they do have some good prices and good service. For example, if anything on this figure were to break, it's easy to get a replacement part or a replacement figure, as the case may be. But again, it's not the fastest, but it's pretty easy to do. But hopefully nothing breaks here. Doesn't seem like it so far. Everything seems pretty goddamn solid. Alright, the batteries are stuffed in there. Hey, Games Play Casual again. I didn't really move to Nebraska. That was an American joke. God bless. God bless America. And stick around for Friday's stream. I might be taking a look at an American battleship that transforms. Talking about America. God bless. Okay. Oh? Huh? I guess we don't need the magnet here. Chat. Is this actually a gosh forsaken Bhutan? Okay, I guess not. Why'd you tell me to do that then? What? Tell me to push this button and nothing happens? Excuse me? Am I reading that wrong? Right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that says, but you got me worked up for nothing. Might just bring out the magnet. I'm soying! I'm soying here! I'm soy facing here. Holy shit, dude. That is sick! That is sick. Oh, hell yeah. Games Play Casual saying, Luffy bot? That's right. How'd you know, Oscar, that I'm balls deep into One Piece right now? Shukora! Gomu gomu no! Ochinchi ga daisuki nandayo! There you go. Alright, does it have multiple lighting modes? Oh! It can go faster. That's just a full-on blink. Ah! And it has a breathing feature as well, right? God damn. Ah. All it takes is a goddamn light show to impress me. How pathetic is this? I freaking love how bright the light up feature is too. God, it even overshadows the eye light up features. God, if I had just one more battery, chat, we could have had the backpack lighting up at the same time. But yeah, this is enough. If it just had the chest light up feature, that would have been great. But damn, you get three places on this figure that light up. Insane. And is that the last light up mode? Okay, perfect. We have a static light up feature here. And then it turns off. Oh, God. Holy moly, Shogun. Did not expect to be this freaking goony over an obscure mecha that I've never seen before. Oh, chest popped out a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to keep those batteries in there. That deserves to just stay in there, dude. Fantastic. And we're not even done yet. We've got more shit to take a look at. Thank you very much.
You tipped $5. Wanted to ask, is there a line of mech figures that you fell in love with? Or even a figure from a specific line that has outstanding quality?
Well, to name a recent example, the CCS Toys Evangelion Final Model. Never played with a CCS Toys figure before, but that figure definitely sold me on the entire line, despite how expensive they are. But man, what a great figure. And a more relevant example would be MoShow Toys. Taking a look at several MoShow Toys at this point, but they consistently come out with high-quality products, and this is no exception here. Even though I don't know anything about this franchise, this is a great fucking figure. Wow. Wowie, 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 zowie, guys. Gamesplay Casual says, just wait till they add AI to these wings, then they won't work at all. Got us in the first half, not gonna lie. Alright. That's pretty good. Turn the page here. And then... what do we got? The axe. And my axe. Ooh. Just the extendo feature here. Very nice. Oh, and the tip too? Oh, wait. Oh. So we just pull on the tip. And it's right? Or not. We pull on the sides. And then the tip goes up automatically. You got a nice auto transformation gimmick here on the axe. Lovely. And one of the handles here. This is die-cast metal. Let's shove that in there. Damn.
And my axe. Funny dwarf joke. And my axe. I love money. And my...
There you go. Ah. Excuse me, I'm dying. Let's take a look at his gun. Or you know what? It's not fair to call this a mere gun. That's a goddamn bazooka. Fuck. Does this light up too? I wouldn't be surprised at this point if this lit up too. Holy shit. This thing looks sick. Or I guess it's not a bazooka because it's got a... or maybe, you know, maybe bazookas have a clip magazine. Clip magazine. Clip magazine. Clip magazine. Plug that in. Alright. There we go. And then what? Oh, got a hinge joint at the handle here. This thing can extend. Whew. Lovely. And then what? Oh, we push this. And that should unlatch it. I see. Alright, cool. It has a bit of a lock feature here. And it looks like, Chad, each bullet can come out? For what reason? Wow. Oh. That's really cool. I mean, you know, it's not necessary. This thing doesn't actually shoot, but that's really cool. So each of these bullets is... what is it? Oh, it looks like there's, what, four bullets? Yeah, you can pull each of these out, and it's spring-loaded, too. So you pull one out, and another one pops up. What the fuck? That's not... yeah, that's just fun. That's just a fun feature, and each bullet looks really cool. Very nice detailing there. Let's go ahead and load that up. Wow. That's just fun. Gamesplay Casual says it's perfectly shaped to put... Hey, if you're gonna take my jokes, Oscar, you better get your ass on the mic, dude. It's my stream. It's my joke. No, I'm just kidding. It's Miguel's joke. Take Maniac says, clip a zine. Exactly. Yeah. I'm scared to lose these two, Oscar. So I'm just gonna keep them in the clip a magazine. Oh, hold on. That's not all. That is not all, chat. The bazooka, indeed, if I'm reading this correctly, has some electronic features. I'm running out of freaking batteries at this point. What the hell? God damn it. I didn't know I was going to need so many of these stupid AG-13 batteries. The bazooka needs more. It needs 2 of them. So that means I'm going to have to pull them out of the chest. God damn it. Well, that's fucking great. Even more light-up features. That's amazing, dude. For this price... well... it's the figure is pretty expensive, but come on. I guess buy at your own discretion, right? What? So at this, the tip end here, am I reading this correctly? What the hell? Should be some sort of hinge joint. Opens up somehow. Okay. Okay, it's on the back. Look at this. And this thing shifts up automatically as well. I guess technically you can just pull up. Excuse me, you can pull up. What? Oh! Wow! Holy! Gamesplay Casual says gun greater than shiny titties. You know, whatever floats your boat. God bless America. But this thing is really sick as well. Holy shit. And then what? We pull these up? What are you talking about? Instructions. Ooh, I gotta take a better look at this. Take a better. Oh, I see. Okay. So you could unload the casing, I guess, of the bullets from the magazine. Trying to figure that out though. So you can expose the chamber. Guess you would call. I really don't know my gun anatomy, guys. Don't crucify me. Don't mutilate me, please. But you can expose where the cartridges are gonna pop out. And I'm trying to figure that out though. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom. And if I had the clip plugged in here, give me a second. Like that? Huh? Oh yes, like that, like that. There you go. You know what? Oh, what the hell? Take a look at the instructions again. I wonder if it's supposed to launch out of there. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. It's not necessary. Like this feature is definitely not necessary, but it's just cool to have. And I'm wondering if I'm missing out on something, that maybe the cartridges are supposed to launch out of that little area, because that's what the instructions makes it look like it's supposed to do. But even if it doesn't have to. It's just fun. This is just a very detailed gun. Amazing. Okay. What else we got? And here we go, chat. This is where the battery for the gun, the bazooka, whatever you want to call it. Calling it a gun just seems it seems like a understatement to call this thing just merely a gun. But anyway, this is where the light-up feature is going to be stored. Go ahead and unscrew that. Ooh. Reximus128 says, Mr. Casual, are you a fan of Space Marines and Helldivers? Yeah, go ahead and ask him some questions if he's still in the chat and willing to mingle. There you go. And this is where the big batteries are going to go. We need 2 of them, and we're going to go ahead and cannibalize them from the titties. Love this light-up feature here, but we're going to have to sacrifice it for the bazooka. There you go. Gun Gunka? I don't know. Okay, we only need 2. Choop. And what side goes where? What side goes where? Okay, positive goes on this side. Perfect. Oh. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. God damn. kind of hard to shove in there. And I'm assuming we're just gonna light this up with the MoShow Toys logo once again. The instructions seem to indicate an alternate way to light it up, but I'm just gonna stick with the with the logo, the magnet logo. Okay. What the frick? This came off. Definitely was not supposed to. Right? I think it go like that. Maybe. This had better be a powerful light. Okay. Okay, definitely this side should be facing this way to light up that clear part, right? Maybe. Okay, it seems a bit crooked. Hold on. Retro Cowboy says I'm drinking to this. I ought to get a drink soon as well. It's Wednesday, why the hell not? I'll wait for the hangout portion, or rather the Q&A portion, because all of it's a hangout, technically speaking. We go ahead and shove this in there. It's being a little bit uncooperative, but we shall get it to work, chat. I've got a feeling that this one's not gonna be quite as impressive, but you know what? Let's hold my tongue. Go ahead and. That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. How many features? How many modes does it have, the light up feature? Got a breathing feature here. Okay, this seems to be doing a disservice to the feature. Let me go ahead and screw it on. Come on now. Gotta screw it on to get a proper look at it. Ah, fuck. It's so small. I've gotten used to hearing that. Ha 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 ha. Fuck. Yeah, the screw is a bit. The screw is a bit much. Okay, there we go. I had it installed incorrectly. My bad. My bad. There you go. And then we plug that right back into here. Boom. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. It just had two lighting modes, chap. We had full on, which looks great. It's essentially a flashlight at this point. And then... What the fuck? That went by quick. I get a breathing light up feature. Oh, man. Just picture it in your head, because I don't have enough batteries, but picture it in your head. The chest lit up with the bazooka lit up and the eyes lit up. It's just a beautiful light show of a figure. I just unfortunately do not have enough batteries. Be a great display piece though. Be a great centerpiece as well. Wow. Just a lot of light up features, and as far as I know, the instructions don't say anything about it. As far as I can tell, they're all in Ching Chong. But I'm assuming that these lights stay on for as long as you want to keep them on. I don't think there's a timeout feature. So if you wanted to display them lit up, I think you could do it with this guy. I mean, that's how all of MoShow figures are at this point, if they have a light up feature. That's great. More figures should be like this. If you got a light up feature, let it stay on for as long as we want it to, you know? For as long as the batteries can hold out. Oh. Fantastic. Fantastic. What else we got? Holy schmoly is right. Oscar, holy schmoly is right. Tank Maniac says, how can a Gunzooka breathe? I don't know. It's so robot. Anything can happen. It's a super robot, especially. Okay, and now we're getting into his alternate hands, grabby hands, and for the sword as well. I forgot that he even had a sword. Jesus. What a beautiful sword. And there we go. We to hold the weapon. All right, we're just gonna do that. We're not gonna go through all of the hands. But what does he have here? You get a pair of... Wow, they all look great. Relaxed hands, grabby hands, jerking hands, trigger finger, and spread open hand. Very nice. Although at this scale and with this amount of detail put into the joint detail of the fingers, wouldn't it be cool if this guy just had individually articulated fingers? I'm just saying. Not completely necessary, but I think I would have preferred if this guy had some individually articulated fingers. They could have easily done it. But let's see how easy the hands are to switch out. I think they're like a clip-on. Yeah, they're okay. I just had to double check. You know, these clips, for anybody who has built Gunpla before, right, or have had to deal with these, they always make me nervous. They always make me nervous. If you pull on them in the improper angle, they could snap off. But this material seems to be pretty strong, so not super worried about it, but still not my favorite connection. Let's go ahead and get him to hold the Bazooki.
The Bazooki.
What hand? What hand would that be, my dear? This one, I suppose. Let him one-hand the bazooka. Let him one-hand my bazooka. It's a bit flexible, so shouldn't be a problem to just shove it in there. But you might want to heat it up to make it more flexible, maybe? Or can I just shove it in there? Okay. Let go. Hanase! Gotta go ahead and bring out my hair dryer. Bring out my hair dryer. Zemcho Mister says, Pingus pistol. Snooping as usual, I see. Zemcho Mister. Zooping as usual. JJ the OO says articulated fingers don't always allow for heavy weapons. True. Fact check. True. However, you can always make up for lack of grip with a peg in the hand. Yeah, but you know what? This works out just fine. Let's go ahead and plug all that into the actual figure. And I should watch the freaking horn there.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Oh, what the frick? The peg's being a bit... the clip, again, always makes me nervous. This goddamn clip-on system here. There might be a particular orientation that I gotta turn it to. Whoops. What the hell? Okay. So it's the smaller side on the top of the wrist and the longer side at the bottom of the wrist. So with that in mind, that's a bit of a toughie for some reason to get this on here. Oh. You'd have to use my body weight, my lap. There we go. All right. And yeah, because it's a hand specifically designed for the gun, he do not have a bitch grip. Get him to get a pretty epic anime pose with the gun in hand. I mean, this is This is basically the pose that he has on the box, I'm pretty sure. Plug his chest back in, actually. What? Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Plug his chest back in. Isn't this a lovely freaking toy? Again, I did not expect... I expected literally nothing from this. Thank you very much. Stay tuned, everybody. Thank you very much for continuing to donate, and sorry to keep you waiting, but I will be reading every donation. I promise. Or reading every donation that my TTS bot hasn't read yet, so just stay tuned. There you go. Let's zoom out. How freaking epic is that, dude? What a beast! What a goddamn beast of a toy. Turn on the gun light. Ha ha ha! Oh my god! What the hell, man? That is sick. And just to give you an idea of how big it is, chat, this is a beefy boy. Very tall, very nice. Hefty too. We got some die-cast metal here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tantrung, how'd the joint feel? The joints feel pretty good. I wish that they utilize some ratchet joints in here, but that's just my personal preference. Definitely not what they were going for. The friction joints here are pretty smooth. Although, just like with every friction joint, I just have a tiny freaking fear in the back of my brain that it'll get loose over time. That's just the risk with any friction joint. So that's why I prefer ratchet joints. But regardless, for now, it feels very nice. And as you can see, it is standing up very confidently. Okay. What else we got? The sword, the axe, I mean, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory at this point. You get the idea of how this guy works. Let me go ahead and... Oh, okay, yeah. You get the idea. You know what, though? There is a weapon
here.
There is a weapon that we haven't covered yet. You guys have already seen the axe. Thank you for donating, by the way. You guys have already seen the axe. The blade spreads out, extends the spear part. And now the sword. Want to get the sword in here. Not die-cast metal, but doesn't have to be. Just looks nice. Shit. What hand would be good for this? Doesn't look like the normal grippy hand would be. Okay, it's this one. Perfect. This one, and then we're gonna heat this up a little bit. Make it flexible. Rin says, with those big feet, I'd be surprised if he couldn't stand. You're goddamn right. And don't you just love his big fucking grippers? That's what you psychopaths call it, right? Okay, it needs a little bit more. Looks like a fat pitchfork that's been shoved onto a sword handle. And don't you tell me that it doesn't look cool besides that, or because of it. This guy's a big eater. Relatable. Go ahead and flex it a little bit. Come on. Are these the right hands? Yeah. These are the only hands that look like they would be able to hold the sword, so. Yeah. Definitely need to bend it a little outwards like that. I'm afraid I might be damaging it, but whatever.
Papa Hoof tipped $5.
Thank you!
So I finished building the
Here we go.
HGRX-78-2 Gundam Gunpla, and aside from fucking up the eye stickers, it looks scratched and misaligned on one side. Everything went together pretty well. Still can't find a good pose for him, though. Any suggestions?
I mean, you could do the final stand, but then you would have to remove his head and right arm? Yeah. That's the Gundam's final stand from the final episode of the series. or the second to final episode, I forget. Or you could do the classic Optimus Prime shooting pose, which is also the Gundam Beam Saber swinging pose, but it would require an action stand. So if you got one, recommend you do that. So there you go. You can also pose him in a saber swinging pose, slashing up a Zaku behind him. That'd be a good pose as well. Yeah, plenty of classic Gundam poses that you could get him in. Boom! Ah! Isn't this freaking epic, dude? Ah! Big sword, big gun, big peepee. Absolutely big peepee. Wow. GoShogun. You have me by the Shogun. And now what else we got here? We're not even done. There's quite a few more. There's quite a bit more pages in the instructions to get to. So I'm suspecting a transformation. So here, the next thing. So that was the main figure. The main GoShogun figure. Let's put that off to the side for now. Precious. And let's take a look at this little guy here, which we haven't given any attention to, so he's dying. Here we are. Might have to reposition the camera, but... Or maybe not. Check it out. Look at this little dude. This little dude is super detailed and looks nice as well. And he looks to be pretty damn poseable. Ah! And I'm assuming that this guy... I mean, just look at these, right? This guy's gonna transform. Am I crazy? This guy's gonna transform. Oh, and has its own accessories here. These little stands and little effect parts and whatever that is. So we're gonna find that out right now. And what is this guy called? I cannot read Ching Chong, so I don't know. Okay. Oh. So the instructions for this guy are also an articulation guide. And you know what? Because this is essentially a whole nother figure. I mean, it's tiny, but it's a whole nother figure with its own articulation guide. Fucking fantastic. Before we get into that, let me go ahead and read some of your donations. Thank you very much for waiting. After I read the donations, we'll play with this guy as well. And I'm assuming he's gonna transform. I'm excited. Okay, go ahead. Donation time. Donation time. Here we go. Thank you for waiting. Yeah. Oh my God, I made you wait an hour. I'm so sorry. Sir Sethley, with $1 through the stream elements. Mushroom Kingdom, here comes Rat Trap. That MP looks good. Yes, it does, and I've already got my pre-order in. If you guys didn't know, Masterpiece Rat Trap coming at you. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna cry to that price. It's over $100, but it's to be expected from freaking Takara at this point. Still getting it and reviewing it. Neffy the Space Warrior with $1 through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, if you want to know about the Master Force lore, Jinrai is the name of the human. The Transector core robot technically doesn't have a name until it becomes sentient. The humans don't pilot the Transector since they become Transformers. Thank you very much for the context. Appreciate that. Anonymous with $3 through the stream elements. What glass case is in your background? I need somewhere to put my Studio Cell Unicron. Unfortunately for you, I got this thing, this case, for free from a friend that works at the museum. However, I did my research, and this is from a company called Displays to Go. This particular case is worth $1,000. Good luck. We've got... Okay, Sally already read that one. Nimbus Jujubee with $1 through the stream elements. Speaking of One Piece, have you seen the leaks of One Piece Lego? Although they will be based on the live-action series, Shit, the live action series was pretty good, so don't mind that at all. The designs, I mean, of the live action series were pretty good. That's cool. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen those leaks. Hayden Cag with $1 through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, I canceled my Megatronus pre-order because the wait for it was going hard against whatever the F I have and was killing me, so I got the Rise of the Beast Studio Series Optimus arrives before my 19th birthday. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Happy early birthday to you. Spike Witwicky Son with $1 through the stream elements. GoShogun's old toy from 1981 was made by Takatoku Toys, the same company that originally made the G1 Transformer toys for Jetfire, Roadbuster, Whirl, and the Deluxe Insecticons. Good luck buying a vintage GoShogun toy. Crack is literally cheaper. Well, it's a good thing I don't know anything about this franchise, so I'm definitely not digging into that rabbit hole anytime soon. Okay. Ray Ramirez / Decker Seto, thank you very much for $1 through the stream elements as well. By the way, chat, I am giving everybody donating through that link in the description some confetti because I do prefer it. Anyway. Good evening, Jobby. Hope those fires still haven't reached you. Anyways, that G-Word Tryon 3 review is going to be sick. I hope to see that review next week. Swivel here. Triple. Put in my ass, please. There you go. Thank you. Ben Finance from Temu with $3 through the stream elements. Would you download Fortnite just for Godzilla? Think of all the money you could make. Spend. No. What am I, gay? Alright, that's it. Thank you. Okay. Thanks very much for donating. Feel free to continue donating if you'd like. I forgot to bring out the chat there. I will address every single donation that comes my way, of course. But until then, let's go ahead and play with the little dude. Actually, let me drink some more water before we move on. All right. Hey, what up, Lucy? Good seeing you, as always. There we go. Articulation guide according to the instructions here. So, sing Swivelman no Uta in your head if you know it. We have... Can look up that far, look down that far. Ab crunch. Very nice. What's that?
Way swivel.
Huh? The hell? What? Oh, okay. Cool. It's weird. The instructions weirdly highlights his cock. Right? It weirdly highlights his cock, and I think that's that was why, because it's removable. Excellent. And what do we got here? His wings. Got posable wings. All right. Hinge join out the wings. The shoulder pads, and that allows arm to move out. It looks like. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, this guy, this tiny guy seems to be pretty well thought out. Although, oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a fucking extendo leg. Transformation confirmed as far as I'm concerned. Let me go ahead and extend both of those legs because they weren't out of the box. That reveals knee bend. Beautiful. Arm moves out. Shoo. Arm moves out indeed. Turn the page here. And we got a bend at the elbow. Some skirt articulation. All that good stuff. Let's just do that real quick. Bend at the elbow. What the frick? What the frick? Okay, that's definitely for later. All right. There is a combination, right? It's a combination feature, not a transfer. It's a transformation feature, but it comes apart. It appears That's cool to see. All right, anyway. And then we get
Swivel here.
some kicks. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. If you want me to respond immediately, though, it's $5 and up. Just saying. Because my TTS bot reads it out loud. All right. Here we go then, chat. I do believe that we are going to transform shit now. And I'm going to cheat and look beyond the instructions here just to see what we're dealing with. So I know whether to turn on the music or not. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So the small guy is gonna separate into 3 components here. And then they can also combine into that big robot. And I'm assuming a big ship as well. Okay, maybe not the big ship. But definitely it splits into 3 components. All right, really cool. And that's what these components are for. The compartments. So one component's gonna go in here, another one, and another one. I see. Okay. I think we're gonna turn on the transformation music just to get all that set up. How does that sound? You know you guys love it. You know you guys freaking love it, dude. We are gonna do that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Crispo103 says, everybody is crazy. I'm so fed up with this world. I treat you like a princess, and you stab me in the back. I loved you, and I'd do anything for you. So please, talk to me, please. How can you love him? All right. Sorry, I was just quoting one of my favorite movies ever. Let me go ahead and pause the music here. And we're gonna transform this thing. Hell yeah. So that comes off. There we go. And oof. I gotta zoom in a little bit because this thing is very small. All right, little bit of a arm flap there, and then we fold in the fist. Very nice. You know, to be honest, I was not expecting any sort of transformation here. I think when I first got this figure, I did do a little bit of research, and it did say something about it having some sort of combination feature, but I wasn't expecting the MoShow Toys version to have that. But it's really cool that they included it, a transformation feature. Isn't that nice? So we're gonna put that off to the side, I guess. Am I crazy? Oh, no. We're gonna keep it here. Oh, so that just folds down like that. And then this. Oh, okay, so these sides of the arm here. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus, it's kind of tight. And then we got a little tiny tab there. Gonna plug into the sides of the head. Seems fairly delicate, but probably don't have to worry too much about it. It's cool that it even has tabs. Couldn't say that for another company. Actually, these tabs might be a bit useless. Oh my god. Okay, that's one. And there we go. Okay. Plugs in fairly well. All right. The ongoing epic says the iconic music first founded in the JOBBY the Hong figure reviews. Not true. This song has been around for a long time before I entered the scene. So, if you if you watch other videos and this song plays, it's not necessarily a JOBBY reference. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and bring back the main figure here. And what leg does this go into? Looks like it doesn't really matter. But if I want it to be lore accurate, I guess. I don't know. Just whatever leg. We're gonna keep it here. So push this. Then open up the shin. There we go. That simply... Does it plug in? Does it just sit in there? I guess it just sits in there. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, chat. So it looks like I couldn't feel it, I guess because it's so small, but this is actually metal. This center part that has the head on it. It's metal. And it magnetizes into the leg compartment. That's freaking cool. Oh, thank you very much.
The one who disliked the stream. I will find them. I will track you down. And then I will make them Gundam on these nuts.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But please don't Gundam on anybody's nuts for my sake. Thank you. Stay safe out there. So yeah, it doesn't plug in there, but it magnetizes in there, which is you know just as good in my opinion. That's sick. Okay. Yeah, if you're not gonna have tabs, at least let it magnetize in there. It's not the strongest. Yeah, admittedly, it's not the strongest magnet, but you can feel that magnetic pull. Okay, and then I assume we just close that up. There we go. Now, with that component being trapped in the shin, go ahead and bring out the body here. What? Was I supposed to remove the legs or something? Why doesn't this have legs? Oh! Wait, what? Okay, yeah, so you can't, so the legs are removable. I just have to double check here. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah, let's just trust the instructions, huh? Yeah. Ah, there we go. And oh, what the hell? The wing popped off. That wasn't supposed to happen. And this plugs into here. I don't even know if this was attached. There we go. And oh Jesus! I'm not the biggest fan of how tiny it is, but I guess that's accurate to the show. So that must mean that this, in lore, the GoShogun is supposed to be super big. I'm assuming because this guy, I'm assuming, has pilots inside it. Okay, so then we. Oh Jesus! All right, this stuff doesn't really. Not really the most solid. Okay. What? Oh. Yeah. Come on. There you go. Right. Looking good. Quinton Ram says, I always give JOBBY's videos a like. Thank you! Thank you! But please, give them a like only if you like them. Don't just like my stuff blindly. I hope that you legitimately like my videos before you give them a like. Thank you. Be honest with yourself. If you don't like a video, feel free to dislike it and tell me why. Thank you. I want honest feedback. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why the instructions just told me to do that process here, because immediately the next step contradicts it. So it told me to fold this down, but then here we're gonna fold it back up. Whatever. We're playing with it according to the instructions. Oh. Collapse the waist. And then what? Oh, fuck. This particular hinge joint is a little too tight for comfort. And this component is gonna plug into the chest, I suppose, or magnetize. Either or. Oh, so easy to it was so easy. It was so easy to open up the chest, but now it's all difficult. What happened? Oh, there we go. And then we simply... Oh, yeah. What is this madness? Thought it was gonna be as simple as dropping it in there, but I guess I had to reposition this this cockpit here. And then I don't think that plugs in, or I don't think that magnetizes, because this doesn't feel like it has any metal in it, but I could be wrong. Very peculiar, if I do say so myself. Very peculiar indeed. Zanruos88 says bedtime in night. Jobby. Oh, good night. Good seeing you. Appreciate you being here. Guess this should work. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think this plugs in or magnetizes, which is a bit of a shame. There's less of that satisfaction factor. What the fuck? The front skirt just untabbed. Ah, whatever. I'll just plug that back in later. It's a ball joint. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory. That fits in the chest, and then we close it up. I'm assuming all of this is show accurate. And then finally, we have the legs. Lucy says we have a Jobby Discord server if anybody would like to join. Oh, look at that. Spreading the good word or bad word. I still don't know exactly what happens in the Discord, but you go ahead and join if you want. Unfortunately, I don't participate too much, but it is a place for Jobby fans to interact. So go ahead and check that out if you want. Ask the link from anybody in the chat that knows it. Okay. Oh, this is very Gundam. Fold the toes in. Very Gundam-esque.
Did you say it? Oh my god, I can't believe you actually said it and you didn't even mention me.
Getting tired of your shit, Gundam Ghost. Yeah, all this was already folded down. We just collapsed the legs. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. And these... Oh, okay. Look at that. The tiny tab. Tiny hole. They do actually plug in together. Perfect. And this little component is going to fit in the other leg here. But yeah. Oh, I guess we just fold out the. We have it standing in there. I guess. Okay. That's pretty cool. Could be crazy, but I also feel a slight magnetic pull from here. Yeah. Yeah, nothing too complicated for the legs, so just there you go. Plugs in there. Or doesn't plug in there, just sits there. Oh, and I guess with this you can see the structure of the ankle guard. Might want to be careful with that. What the hell? What the frick? There we go. All right. GoShogun completo, I guess. Doesn't look any different, but that is what the instructions were telling me to do. So there you go. GoShogun complete. Beautiful. Oh, and then the instructions allow you. That's what the effect parts are for here. You get thruster effect parts for each individual component, and then you can display each of them individually. That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the transformation music, and we're gonna do that. Which it simply is just removing it. You know, fuck it. Let's keep the music going. Let's keep the music going. This still counts as a transformation. All right, so I'm just gonna undo everything that I just did. Okay. All right. And then the chest. Oh, what the hell? It actually got stuck in there. Or that, yeah, it actually was not super easy to pop out. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Okay. And should plug that back in, because that popped off a little too easily for comfort. And that, whoops. God damn it. Just double check my work here again. All right. Extend that. And oh yeah. Okay. Might want to improve that connection here, because this thing comes undone a little too easily, in my opinion. Maybe it's designed to do that, but not my favorite, especially when it's supposed to be considered a mode. So there you go. Fold out the wings. There you go. You got a little jet. Not bad. Oh. And you have a little bit of parts forming. God damn, it's so small that the camera's having trouble focusing on it. That just plugs into the back here. Fills in this gap. And then in these things, you can plug in the effect parts. Which makes it look more like a real mode, right? This with the thruster effect parts, this makes it look more like a real mode and not just upper half or the torso of a robot. Not bad. Not the best, but not the worst. It's a typical super robot excuse mode is what I'd like to call it. But not in a bad way. I quite enjoy it. I quite enjoy my excuse modes. Any excuse for a transformation is a good excuse. And then from here, again, we have more thrusters. I could just plug in to the back, or the back of the vehicle, and then the upper body, which is obviously just an upper body with arms, but it's fine. Don't look at the head. And I'm sure this is all anime accurate as well. Oh, the instructions have it face up, so I guess in the show, the face is just visible. All right, that's what I'm gonna assume anyway. Then we have a thruster for that too. Cool. And then we have their stands. Each of their stands, Goku. Each of their stands, Goku. Why am I doing this now? Each of these stands. Oh god, you gotta zoom back in. That just plugs in here. I love you, oh, thank you. Thirsty for chicken with 19 months as a member. Really appreciate that. I apologize for my recent absence. I went on a really nice vacation, but got horribly ill. I felt like I was dying, but I have returned and I'm alive. Good to have you. Thank goodness that you are alive. Really appreciate you coming through, even at the verge of death. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, ugh. Boing. Not necessary. There you go. Oh, shit. These stands are a little delicate. Oh, maybe not. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna have to reposition the camera real quick just so you can see. Look at that. They fly now. They fly now. There we go. It's a quote from everyone's favorite movie, of course. Beautiful. You know, for a trio of excuse modes, getting them up on a stand with the effect part makes it look nice. All right, I'm gonna stop the transformation music now. That's pretty much, we're pretty much done. Go ahead and play the normal background music. Look at that, dude. Isn't that fun? That's just a fun set. But Jobby, don't you hate parts forming? I don't mind it here. I don't mind it here. It's well, I should say that yes, I'm not the biggest fan that the back of the upper body is a parts forming thing. There could have been some way to engineer fold out thrusters, right? This parts forming, not the biggest fan of, but it's not the worst. But the combination, you can't call this parts forming. It's just the combination, dude. Like get over yourself. If a combination were parts forming, then I wouldn't like the Megazord or Gao or anything like that. So no, I wouldn't consider a combination parts forming in particular. But yes, this is definitely parts forming, and not the biggest fan, but not the biggest deal either. Looks fun, or it is fun. Not looks fun, it is fun. Oh yeah, and this piece of parts forming doesn't even plug in solidly. That's also not great. And I think we're almost done with the instructions here. Let's see. Ah, here we go. The final thing, the final page, or rather the final step of the instructions covers, of course, this big old magnetic base with the chest design of the GoShogun, the logo here, and that does say GoShogun and MoShow Toys. Thank you very much. Lucy, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Holy moly. 20 months. Ayo, loyal Joblin since 2016. Holy shit. I'm glad I was able to make it to the stream. It's always a great time for me to watch and interact here. Hell yeah, glad to have you. Thanks for your continued support. All right. yeah, the last accessory, the last feature, the final feature of this thing is the magnetic base. And this whole thing is also magnetic. We can plug this rod in here. And this, I'm assuming, is going to go right up his ass. So we're going to try that out. For some aerial poses. Does he have a little slit? Ah! Oh, come on. Line it up. Oh, baby. There we go. There you go. Pretty self-explanatory. You can get some aerial poses with it, but if you prefer not plugging anything into his ass and give him his dignity back, this thing does have magnets on the feet, the big, stinky die-cast metal feet, and that is just going to magnetize onto the base like that. Now, I'm not going to go and hold it like a tray like I did with the Takeda Shingun, but you get the idea. It can magnetize onto the base like that, and these little guys also have magnets on them, so they can also magnetize to the base. Keeps them stable, keeps them in place, makes for a great display, and I gotta say, with all of the features being covered here, this is a great fucking toy. Again, these are my first impressions for it, but man, was not expecting to enjoy this set this much. What a great action figure. Is it worth the price? Well, I guess that's up to you. If you're okay with buying a mecha that you have no idea about, because chances are, if you're watching the stream, you don't know what the hell GoShogun is. I don't know what the hell GoShogun is, but this thing is sick. I can't deny that. This thing is pretty sick. Great light-up features as well. I think that was just such a delicious cherry on top was all of the light-up features that this guy has, especially the chest. And if you don't have enough batteries like I did tonight, at least you gotta have the chest lighting up. And you know what? Before we call the playing portion of the stream done, let me go ahead and reinstall the batteries into the chest, because that's where they need to stay. If you could have just one light-up feature on this guy, it would be the chest. But it's great that you get not just one, but 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that goddamn number again. 4 different areas of light-up features. Amazing. And for the price, it's pretty generous. Now, you know, not to throw any shade. Who am I kidding? To throw out all the shade, if this were a Soul of Chogokin figure made by Bandai, first of all, this thing would probably cost $400. This costs $280. But if it were a Bandai Soul of Chogokin figure, it would cost $400 to $500 for sure, or more, because of how fucking big it is. Probably $600. Well, who am I kidding? And it would be, it would have ratchet joints, but those ratchet joints would probably be too floppy to hold up any poses. And it would probably have a lot more parts forming than you see here. You know, it probably, I don't know, I'm just kind of falling out of love with the Soul of Chogokin line, if you haven't noticed from my previous streams. But anyway, that's all I'm saying. If this, I'm glad that this thing is not a Soul of Chogokin figure, because it would have had a myriad of problems, not to mention its ridiculous price point. And while the price point of this guy is not the most affordable, it's, I think, oh, sorry for blowing into the microphone. I think it's not the worst. It's not the worst. So buy it at your own discretion. I have linked it in the description. So you do you. You do you is all I'll say about that. Go ahead and reinstall the tip of the Bajuki. And then, grab the chest part. Final thing I'm gonna do before opening up the chat to the live Q&A portion, which I know y'all love that shit. because that means I get to interact with you directly and don't have to ignore you anymore. You needy Chad. Oh, why doesn't Jobby read the chat more? I'm gonna spam the same thing 1,000 times and hopefully he'll see it. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you really need me to see something, that's why I recommend you donate. Because if you spam, you'll just I will kill you. Okay. There we go. I was supposed to do that. There we go. Yeah. Come on. Don't want to break anything now in the final stretch. This is literally the last thing that I will do with the figure. So nothing had better break. I better had not see any last minute issues, because so far I have very, very little to complain about. The only thing that I'm concerned long term is how well the joints are going to hold up, because they are not ratchet joints. I wish they were those chunky third-party Transformers ratchet joints that you see. But no, they're just friction joints. So hopefully they hold up over time. But so far so good. Okay. So here we go, chat. The final display. The hell? Why aren't you freaking focused, you bitch? Anyway. Pardon my outburst. Final display. Turn on the eyes and... Ah! If you're just tuning in, that's pretty coom-worthy, isn't it? I'm not insane. That is pretty coom-worthy. It's a goddamn light show of a figure. You get light up eyes. You get a light up chest, and not only does the chest light up, it has multiple lighting modes. This is the blinking. Then we got the breathing. There we go. Takes a little bit. There we are. And then tap it again, and it just stays static if you so choose. Oh, what a great display. What a great figure. Amazing. This is a winner. This is absolutely a winner. And again, you can find it through the link in the description at gundammit.com. So big shout out to gundammit.com and the Shozy store for giving me this guy for free. However, if I knew that this thing was as based as it is, I'd probably buy this. I would probably buy this. It'd be one of those random purchases that I make because, I don't know what the hell this is from, but goddamn, is this a great design. So, there you go. There you go. Playtime. Oh, hold on. Go ahead and screw this in. There was this little screw that just fell out, and it was for the barrel, so let me go ahead and do that. Alright. Perfect. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Spectacular. Spectacular. Okay. Well, hold on. There's one more page. Oh. Okay. Playtime's over. Playtime's over, chat. I am going to read some donations, and then after that, I'm going to officially open up the stream to our live Q&A. All right? So, give it a second here. Go ahead, and thank you very much for everybody who donated. Thank you for waiting. Gonna read them real quick. But, if you got any more, feel free to donate more. I will read them as they come along. Now that I'm not distracted by the figure now, I can read donations as they come along. You don't have to wait too long until I read them. La 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 la. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Lucy with a dollar. Thank you very much through the stream elements. Hi, Jobby. I'm glad you're safe and doing well. I wanted to tell you I got my Goji plushie some days ago and posted a picture on Twitter for you to see. I'm also working on a femme design of BW Megatron that I'll show in the next fail box. Goji kiss. Thank you so much, Lucy. However, something about Twitter that I want to say. I'm not active on there as much as I used to be, which is great. It has been such a burden off of my shoulders. I've replaced scrolling through stupid bullshit on Twitter with scrolling through manga, and we can talk about that in our live Q&A if you care. But the only reasons why I will use Twitter now is for the fail box. So if you want me to see anything, please use the hashtag JOBBYFailbox. Adding me on Twitter will probably not get you a reply, or I will probably not see it anymore because I'm actively not checking my social media. It just got bad, dude. I don't like scrolling through it. Fucking sucks. But you guys don't. So thank you very much. Wow. Majority of the donations tonight were over $5 or $5 or more. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I gotta double check though, just in case I missed any under $5 donations. But yeah, the majority tonight have been $5 or more. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much
Swivel
for
here.
your generosity. Oh, thank you. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I didn't miss anything. RKB48.1 with $1 through the stream elements. Hi, Jobby. After seeing Hasbro's upcoming studio series Age of Extinction Optimus, I was wondering, what are your thoughts on this Optimus Prime's design? I like the aesthetic with the sword and shield, but this design seems to get a lot of hate for some reason. I know, right? It does seem to get a lot of hate, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I like Knight Optimus. Unique Toys Challenger. Fantastic figure, and it's a great representation of that design. So a lot of people seem to dislike the Knight Optimus Prime design. I personally like it. And this is coming from someone who's a certified Bay hater, but I can appreciate the Knight Optimus Prime. And also, the Knight Megatron goes hard as well. All right. So with all that being said, chat, we are in our Hangout portion, live Q&A. So feel free to throw out anything you freaking want, within the community guidelines, of course, and I'll do my best to interact with you. However, just like I said at the beginning, if you need me to see something, feel free to donate. And because I'm not being distracted by this beautiful piece of plastic anymore, I can read your donations as they come in, so you won't have to wait too long before I read your donation. All right. What do we got here, chat? Ask me anything. Let's talk about anything. And you know what? Just to hammer it in that we are in our Hangout portion, I'm gonna grab a little from the fridge. All right. Probably just one for tonight, though. Don't want to go too hard, because on Saturday I've got a party. Okay. If I have to drink one, I'll just finish up this. Only drink of the night. Gonna do a beautiful Golden Road IPA. Not sponsored, but a great drink nonetheless. Okay, no one says, I can't wait to ask Jobby who is his favorite Transformer. Your mom! I didn't mean that, but if you meant it, I meant it. Majin Karo says, miss seeing you play with GoShogun. How is the toy? Fantastic. I really like this thing. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of light-up features. It even has a combination gimmick, as limited as it is. But articulation is fantastic as well. Build quality is great. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This could be a solid 4.5 out of 5, maybe even 5 out of 5, depending on how well these friction joints hold up. That is my major concern about this guy. Because these joints are not ratchet joints, I'm concerned that they will become loose over time. But for now, they're solid. So, yeah, that would be the determining factor between a 4 or a 5 out of 5. Just look at this fucking light up feature, dude. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Go ahead and tap this a few times so it turns off. Come on. There you go. Okay. I'm peeping. I'm pissing. Oh. There you go. Spilt it on my desk like a freaking child. Hold on. Oh, anyway, chat. Live Q&A, Hangout portion. We're officially in it right now, so leave your lovely, lovely insights in the chat right now. Bailey Giudice says, what do you think about Super 7 figures? I have only ever played with one Super 7 figure on this channel, by the way. The Super 7 -1 Godzilla, and I thought it was pretty good. I understand that Super 7 kind of has a bad reputation, but whatever figure that I played with, the -1 Godzilla, I thought it was pretty good. The painting could have definitely used some work, but articulation-wise and build quality-wise, I thought it was pretty good. So, yeah. That's all I can say about that because I literally don't know anything else about Super 7. All right. Thank you very much for that donation, by the way. And whew. This beer smells fantastic. It's got a very tropical, tropical fruity aroma to it. Oh, the aroma. It's a bit special. Cheers. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of the can in here. Absolutely. Delicious. Okay. The Ink Slicer. Thank you so much for $1 through the stream elements. Do you ever plan on giving the Ling Ji Hun Pacific Rim figures a look when those drop? Yeah. I pre-ordered the Gypsy Danger and I believe it's Leatherback or Otachi, one of the two. But yeah, I will definitely take a look at that Ling Ji Hun Gypsy Danger when it arrives to me. Also, on the topic of Haya Toys, I hope they announce a Final Wars Godzilla sometime sooner. I hope so too, but I mentioned this in previous streams before, but Haya Toys has announced so much stuff. I'm just waiting for them to release shit now. So, before they announce the Final Wars Godzilla, they had better release the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah Godzilla, the Toho one. King Ghidorah himself, the Toho King Ghidorah, Heisei King Ghidorah. Godzilla 2000. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Godzilla. Kiryu. Is Kiryu coming out? Oh, no. Sorry. Mechagodzilla 2. Just start releasing shit. Stop announcing shit. Stop tugging on me and let me bust already. Please, release shit, Haya Toys. Quit announcing stuff and giving me blue balls. And how could I forget? The light up Godzilla versus Godzilla, the new Empire light up Godzilla figure. I can't wait. Was it the new Empire? Whatever. It's it's a Monsterverse Godzilla lights up. Can't wait for that one. Looks so good. Anyway. Majin Kero says, I'm going with Ami with pre-ordering Rat Trap. Dislike that Amazon JP has it that they take all the payment up front for the pre-order. Not a fan of that. Ami, I've had all right experiences with Ami. Haven't ordered from them in a while though. I usually stick to my trio of sponsored daddies at this point, which are Shozi Store, Big Bad Toy Store, and Hobby Link Japan. But Ami, I do remember it being not bad. Kenneth Travers says, Hi is good at cooking, They're just not as good at serving. That is such a funny yet accurate analogy. However, from what I've heard, they are continuing to cook. A lot of the figures that they announced haven't been released quite yet because they're taking audience feedback. I think they had to completely scrap and re-engineer their Godzilla 2014 figure, which I still want. I saw a lot of people got it already, but I haven't got my copy, and I'm fucking mad about it. But yeah, apparently they had to scrap their initial design and re-engineer it because of audience feedback, which I think is really cool. There you go. Let's see. Anna Hattori says they'll reveal a Final Wars Godzilla and release it in 2029. For real. Absolutely for real. I'm Bored says, hey, Jibby the Hing, you heard that Gundam G Quax is actually another Gundam UC alt universe like Gundam Thunderbolt? Yes, I did, and I think that's pretty cool. It's an alternate universe where Zeon won the 1 Year War, I believe, which is why in the trailer you see police officer Zaku's. That's a fun concept. So I'm, yeah, more of a reason to look forward to G Quax. No One says, now imagine Takara Tomy having customer feedback. To be fair, it feels like they have, especially with the Super Genrai that we played with on the last stream. Big shout out to anybody who was there, by the way. I was so super surprised by the Super Genrai. I really like it. I really like it. And I continue to like it after the stream. So, yeah. If they can maintain that quality in their premium figures, then I will be glad to pay over $100 for each of them. I could even kind of see it in the promotional images for Rat Trap, where the plastic that they're using, it could also be a 3D render that they're using to market it, but the plastic quality that they're using, it looks like it won't chip easily. Because that's a major complaint that I have with a lot of modern Transformers Masterpiece figures, is that their paint it feels so delicate. But Rat Trap looks like a pretty sturdy, durable figure. So let's hope it is. Let's hope it is. Joshua Henry says the Haya King Ghidorah 2019 is the best figure of that Ghidorah. Yeah, seeing as I've only played with seeing as I've played with only two 2019 King Ghidorahs, yes, I would say Haya Toys is the better one. It's better than the SH Monster Arts version. Majin Kero says Thunderbolt is alternate universe. Didn't know that. Actually, didn't know that either. This is how I'm learning about that. Is it though? Because at least the OVA, the first OVA, or rather, yeah, the first season, I guess, the first 4 episodes, they fit pretty well chronologically into the Gundam universe. As far as I know, it leads directly into the battle at Abawaku, right? But what do I know? I'm not a super Gundam fan. I just know a bit, kind of a bit about Universal Century. Oh, Gerard JS84 says, G-Quax is not just about Zeon winning the war. I believe it's also about Char successfully stealing the RX-78-2. That's pretty fucking sick. And if that's the case, why the hell don't they just make that show? Why do we have to make it several years into the future talking about some girl that we don't know? Would be fucking cool to see a show where Char steals the RX-78-2, but whatever. Who knows? The Radar is asking, have you seen the Sakamoto Days anime? Yes, I did, and I like it. It's only one episode. Only one episode on Netflix so far, but I enjoy it already. I'm definitely going to continue watching it. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Fun idea for a story. Thirsty for Chicken says, I've heard that pronounced so many ways. G-Quax, G-Ax, G-Ix. Well, Thirsty for Chicken, because I can read a little bit of Nihongo, I can confirm to you that it is indeed G-Quax. That is how the Japanese writing is pronounced. Let me double check my work here so that I don't give you false information. So the katakana Yeah. Jikuakusu. Jikuakusu. So it's Jquax. Jquax is the proper pronunciation, according to the katakana. Reximus128 says, thoughts on Invisible Woman from Rivals? Well, my pee-pee will be invisible. I don't know what. Interpret that however you want. Majin Karo says, every Beast Wars MP was pretty quality. Only Cheetor and Primal I ever heard issue with the paint. That is correct. However, that paint issue was a thing since MP44. And then they kind of rectified it after Dinobot, I think. Yeah, Dinobot was the one that had like great... I had really no complaints about the paint on Dinobot. Okay. Awesome 88 Gold says, out of the VPNs you've been sponsored by, which is the best, as I'm planning on getting one for myself? I've only ever gotten sponsored by one VPN, which is Surfshark VPN, which not sponsored, but great product. Quinton Rom says, thank you, Jobby, for the entertaining video. You playing with your new toys. Stan, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love doing these streams, and I'm glad that you guys continue to watch. It's just a great excuse for me to dig into my backlog, right? Even if I don't end up reviewing this guy, at the very least, there's a stream about it. So if you guys want my at least initial opinions on any given figure, there will at least be a stream about it. You could even call this a first impression review. I know I've said in the past that these streams shouldn't be considered reviews, but they essentially are first impression reviews, or rough reviews, I guess you can call it that as well. So, yeah, I love doing these streams, and I'm glad that you guys like watching it. We're definitely going to take a look at a lot more stuff from my backlog. There's a hell of a lot more things that I want to play with that I don't necessarily have the time to do a fully edited review on. But yeah, it's just a great excuse for me to dig into my backlog. Crisper103 says, Jobby, what are your opinions on isekai animes? I've only seen, I want to say 2 isekai anime, and I don't think I watched them to completion. So, I think I've seen like 3. I think I've seen like three isekai anime, and I've never finished any of them. And I guess my main opinion is that the isekai aspect of the story, it's not really necessary, right? It's just an easy way for writers to immediately connect the main character with the audience. You know, it's like, oh, it's like if you went into this fantasy world, so therefore you should automatically care about this main character because he's exactly like you. He's a fucking loser like you. So let's transplant that into a fantasy world. And I just don't think that aspect is necessary. Just if you're gonna do rather than have a fantasy isekai, why don't you just make a fantasy show with all the characters inhabiting that world already? And if you wanted that fish out of water aspect, you can still have a fish out of water character that is from the world that they're I don't know. I just don't think it's completely necessary. Now, to be fair, I haven't gotten super far into the show, but I did watch a few episodes of Mushoku Tensei, which has a lot of fans. The Jobless Reincarnation has a lot of fans. Oscar and Omar being some of them. I did see a few episodes, and I think that show did the reincarnation thing, kind of cool, but at a certain point, again, it just becomes a little unnecessary. Rather than have, a fucking hentai otaku in a child's body, why don't you just have it be a perverted kid, right? I don't know. It's just the isekai trope doesn't do enough to justify itself, in my opinion. And a good example of a fantasy show without the isekai element is Frieren. Frieren works fantastically well, and that is the typical setting of an isekai story, right? But no one gets fucking transported to the Frieren world. The Frieren world, it just as it is, and it's great. I really like Frieren. Dungeon Meshi as well. It's a similar thing where it's a fantasy world. You don't need a fucking outsider from 2025 to get transported into the Dungeon Meshi world. You're just following these characters as they were living in this world already. So, yeah, I just don't think the isekai trope is necessary. Although the best, what's the best isekai though? Mario. Live action Mario is the best isekai movie. Okay. Gerard JS84 says someone made a fan-made isekai manga about Domon from G Gundam in another world. Even his personal Gundam itself comes with him in another world. That's cool. You know what? That could also be a fun way to vary up the isekai trope a bit, right? Have the main character be someone who's expert at something, you know, not just the random otaku or a gamer, right? Not naming any specific shows. Yeah, like one of the isekai shows that I watched and kind of enjoyed, I believe it was called, I'm gonna look this up, but it was about a bunch of historical figures getting transported into a fantasy world, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea. You had Nobunaga, you know, famous Japanese warlord, as one of the characters. What was that freaking called? Does anyone know what that is? Drifters, that's it. Drifters. I believe that's also the same author as Hellsing, right? Could be wrong about that, but it looks very similar. Yeah, Drifters. I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, okay. I'm correct. Yeah, Drifters was cool. I don't think I finished it, but I thought that idea was cool because it's an isekai, but all the characters are, you know, these different historical figures, and they're all good at something. So it's fun to watch. Okay. Keizaru says Drifters from the Hellsing guy. All right, I was correct. It did look, the art style did look like Hellsing, and it is indeed by the same guy who did Hellsing. I see. Noan says, I love that director doesn't even know the monsters he's dealing with. Monster Hunter movie so good. Huh? Okay. It's a troll comment. Monster Hunter movie so good. I don't know. I didn't even bother. I'm not a big Monster Hunter fan anyway, but it's just the movie looks stupid. Rin says, you can't look me in the eye and say isekai isn't overdone when they have a show about a goddamn vending machine in a fantasy world. And wasn't there one where the character's a sword or something? I don't fucking know. Yeah, the isekai trope, the isekai genre has gone too far. So I'm glad that we have shows like Frieren and Dungeon Meshi showing that you could have a fantasy show without transplanting a fucking modern day character into a fantasy setting. Doesn't have to be the case. Oh, there's like another thing that people joke about being an isekai. What was it? I guess Mario. Yeah, I guess like not even just the live action Mario. The new Mario movie is also an isekai, and that wasn't that bad. You got a Italian plumber from Brooklyn going into the Mushroom Kingdom. Pretty good isekai. The Ink Slicer says, I'm just tired of the protagonist being complete losers / pervs. I think that was the main complaint that a lot of people had, right? About Mushoku Tensei or Sword Art Online even. Well, I don't know that much about Sword Art Online. Oscar swears by it, of course. But but yeah, I don't know much about it other than that the main character is a gamer. CRISPR103 says, Jobby, do you have any other non-anime cartoons you could think of that would count as isekai? This is a deep cut. I don't know why I thought about this. I haven't thought about this movie in so long, but the Page Master? Anyone remember that? Page Master with Macaulay Culkin, and I believe Christopher Lloyd is in there too. Patrick Stewart, Whoopi Goldberg, everyone's favorite. Yeah, the Page Master. I think that counts. It's like multiple worlds that they go into because they're traveling from book to book. I guess you can call that. Well, I don't know if that's considered like a complete isekai, but I'm just thinking of stories where someone travels into a different world. K Zaru says The Matrix is an isekai. I guess it's like a reverse isekai, where you're going from the fantasy world into the real world. What would be another one? It's just funny labeling these stories as isekais. Majin Karo says Amazing Digital Circus is just cartoon. I have no mouth and I must scream. Not quite. I understand that it was inspired by I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, you know, with Kane being Am. But I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is so fucking dark. It's Amazing Digital Circus is if Am was a bro. Because Am is a complete fucking monster. And he puts those characters in so much fucking trauma. But yeah, Amazing Digital Circus is if Am was nicer. And that's saying something because Kane is, you know, a little sussy. But yeah. Not quite, but I understand that it's influenced by it, and you can see the influence. No one says, wish I could stay here for longer, but I need to go to college. Well, you do that, and you get a life and get a degree and get a job. Thank you very much for sticking around. Yeah, exactly. Rin says Kane is the opposite of Am because he actually likes/cares about the cast. That's correct. Even though he shows it in a weird fucking way and he's maybe a little bit callous to the people's feelings, there seems to be some kind of love there that you don't get with Am at all because Am absolutely hates humanity. There's that famous speech that Am has, and it's great. It's a fucking great monologue, the hate monologue. But anyway, Ink Slicer says Kane unintentionally causes problems. Yeah, that's right. He seems to legitimately want them to have fun adventures, but it seems like his sense of morality and what's good and what's bad is kind of just fucking alien, so he can't really quite connect to the main cast. And if you haven't seen Amazing Digital Circus, it's great. There's a lot more to dig into than you would expect from how it looks and from how popular it is. I understand that a lot of people's first reaction to something that's super popular, it's like, oh, it's just a trendy cartoon. Hold that
CB21
thought.
super chatted
Thank you.
$10. Recently, I caught the illness of a Gundam fan and sadly lost my money to model kits. As a Gundam fan survivor yourself, how do I cure this disease? Also, you Gundam, Requiem for Vengeance?
Well, it sounds like you got a fever. And the only cure is more Gundam. But also, Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. I only saw the first episode, and I kind of stopped watching because the character animation was horrible. The mobile suit action was pretty cool, though. But yeah, Amazing Digital Circus is amazing. It's great. The season's not over yet, to be fair, but each episode has been good, and I think each episode has been better than the last. Yeah, it's good. It's I know a lot of people's first reaction to seeing how the show looks and the popularity it has, it might be saying like, oh, it's just overrated indie animation that's trendy and, you know, it's probably annoying. It's not. It's really good. It's really well made. The acting's great. The animation is great. Yeah, it's the stories that each episode tells are fantastic. And again, there's a lot more like thematically to dig into than you might expect from a show that looks like that. You know, no offense to how the show looks. I really like how the show looks, but It's a little bit deceptive in a good way. In a good way. It's good. It's good. Talks about a lot of interesting topics. A lot to chew on thematically, I should say. So yeah, check it out. Amazing Digital Circus. It's on YouTube for free. You could also watch it on Netflix, and there you go. Big shout out to Goose. Gerard JS84 says there has been a mecha isekai. Aura Battler Dunbine is been considered the father of isekai anime, and it's directed by Yoshiyuki Tomino. Well, shit, I didn't know about that. That's kind of cool piece of trivia. Although, wasn't the original Mario anime film the first ever isekai anime? I think that's correct. Maybe Dunbine came before Mario, but that Mario OVA was pretty sure it's pretty old, because he literally goes through the TV, and yeah, I think a lot of people consider that to be the first isekai anime. The Ink Slicer says Amazing Digital Circus is a Gooseworks show, right? Indeed. And again, big shout out to Gooseworks. Great creator with amazing imagination. Just such a unique voice, a unique artistic voice. Oh,
Eddie the Head tipped $11.
Oh, thank you.
Opinion about the new masterpiece Beast Wars Rat Trap?
looks good. Definitely gonna get it. I wish they could have found a way to shrink the backpack, because he does have a backpack in the show, but it ain't that big. And I feel like they maybe they could have engineered a better way to give him a smaller backpack, but whatever. It sounds like a very big engineering challenge. Regardless of the backpack, though, I think the rest of the figure looks good. The rat mode looks great. The robot mode, minus the backpack, looks pretty damn good. I will get it 100%, and I will give you my opinions then. But for now, just based on the promotional images, those are my opinions. Thirsty for Chicken says, I honestly don't know that I've ever liked an isekai anime in all seriousness. That's fair, man. That is completely fair. And again, even though there was that one anime that I liked that wasn't isekai, Drifters, I still didn't finish it. Maybe I don't understand. I don't remember why I didn't continue watching that show. I do remember it being pretty cool, but I don't remember why I didn't continue. Lucy C says, if we go by what fits into an isekai definition, Coraline is also an isekai. That's an interesting thing to think about. God, I haven't seen that movie since it came out. I gotta rewatch it. I remember really liking Coraline. Mad Desperado says, Treasure Planet is more of a spacefaring romp. Treasure Planet is so fucking good. What an underrated movie. It was made in the era when Disney gave a shit, but it didn't make a lot of money at the box office. But Treasure Planet is so fucking good. I love that movie, man. It's so good. Oh God. Well, probably one of the best. Probably one of the best Disney movies. The relationship between Jim Hawkins and Long John Silver is so fucking good. Silver is like one of the best Disney villains ever, in my opinion. What a complicated character, and again, it gives you a lot to chew on, like thematically. It's so great. Yeah. Treasure Planet is fantastic. Also, Atlantis, yeah, for sure, Lucy. Atlantis is great too. I gotta rewatch that. I haven't watched that in a while, but Treasure Planet, I watched it fairly recently, rewatched it fairly recently, and it still holds up. It's so good. I guess the only criticism I would have is that the Martin Short robot could get annoying a little bit, but other than that, it's not bad at all. I mean, way more than not bad at all. It's fantastic. Rin says, Nightmare Before Christmas is an isekai? I haven't even thought about it like that, but I think you're right. I think you're actually cooking a bit. What the hell? Nightmare Before Christmas being an isekai? I didn't even think about it like that. What the fuck? Yeah, I think you're right. What the hell? Oh, that's funny. Thirsty for Chicken says, yeah, Jobby, Base. Silver is one of my top favorite Disney villains ever. He's so damn good. Fuck yeah. Great design, great actor, great animation. Just great story arc. Oh, what a good character, dude. Mad Desperado says Chronicles of Narnia is 100% isekai. You're fucking right about that. I didn't even think about that again. Yeah, absolutely. Narnia is 100% isekai. 100%. Pretty good. I haven't read any of the books. No, that's not true. Woo, shit. Random fucking memory. Random fucking brain blast. Ratatouille moment. Flashing back. One of the best things that happened in elementary school is going way back, dude. 4th grade. Our teacher, our 4th grade teacher, what a fucking bro. He's so cool. I hope he's doing well. Mr. Matthews. To dox him. But what a fucking great teacher. He read the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe out loud, and it was like he read it every day of the week of the semester until he finished it, and oh my god. That was my first time hearing about that story. And when they released the movie a few years later, it was amazing to see what my teacher had read out loud to us on the big screen, and it was great. You know, Narnia kind of has a special place in my heart because of that. So, wow, what a random memory to bring up, but yeah, that's 4th grade. That teacher was fucking epic, dude. He was great. Kenneth Travers says Ready Player One could count as an isekai. Yeah, I guess. They even got the VR thing from, right? Sword Art Online is also a VR thing. Anyway. Gerard JS84 says Kingdom Hearts is an isekai. You can travel to a lot of Disney worlds. Well, I don't know. I guess depending on what your definition of isekai is, would that count? Because it's traveling to multiple worlds. Kingdom Hearts is an isekai, like how Page Master is an isekai, because you travel to multiple worlds rather than just one. I don't know if that counts. Nitric says, are you excited about the live action How to Train Your Dragon? No, get out of my sight. I'm just kidding. But no, absolutely not. Just live action. Yeah, it just. I'm trying to think of a way to voice my opinion without sounding too mean. Just doesn't feel necessary, you know. How to Train Your Dragon was already a great film, and if you really wanted to get the word of that movie out there, you can just, I don't know, re-release How to Train Your Dragon, maybe even remaster it, and then release that into theaters. But to make it live action, it just feels like you're, I don't know. It almost feels like the whole production is saying, oh, we can do better than the animation. You know, animation is for kids. We're going to make it real and for adults now. And you're going to like it. We're going to do it the exact same as well. But just with real people. Because that's what people consider a real movie. As if animation is a lower form of entertainment. Which I'm fucking tired of that particular mindset. And it's been going on for way too long. It's been going on since the fucking 40s or 20s or even I don't know. Just at some point in early American history, animation became in the popular consciousness a medium only for children, and it's fucking annoying. It's as American as apple pie. The mindset of animation being for kids is as American as apple pie, and it's fucking annoying. It's one of the aspects of American culture that I dislike. Because I believe, again, you can correct me if I'm wrong if you know a little bit of this history, but from what I remember reading, Walt Disney had trouble financing Snow White, which is the first feature-length animated film, because people thought it was just going to be for kids. But when the movie came out, everyone fell in love with it, and he proved them wrong. But even after Snow White came out, animation still is considered to be for children, and I'm tired of it. You know, nothing wrong with children's animation. Kids should have good content to watch, but not every cartoon is for kids. God damn it. Anyway, sorry. It's a topic that I feel very passionately about, especially as someone who's a former animator, right? I went to school for animation. I have a deep love and respect for the medium of animation, and it pisses me off to no end when people treat it as if it's just for children. However, on the flip side, live action adaptations of animation, they don't have to be a bad thing, right? And it's kind of a new opinion that formed in my brain recently, because, and to bring it back to something that has consumed my life for the past few months, or it's only been 2 months, One Piece. The One Piece live action is actually good, and I was trying to think about why. Why is One Piece a good live action adaptation? Why am I not pissed off at the One Piece adaptation? Why is it actually good? And it's not a complete answer, but I think I found part of it. When you watch One Piece, you can feel, this is gonna be some like woo-woo irrational bullshit, but this is just how I feel, all right? When I watch One Piece, I can kind of see that it comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of love and respect for the source material. It's unapologetically One Piece. Anything weird that defines the world of One Piece is in the show. And the actors embody the characters so well. You don't get the feeling that the creatives on the One Piece live action show think that they're better than the source material. That's the feeling that I get with a lot of these live action adaptations of animation. You know, like the Lion King remake. It's like, oh, we're realistic and therefore we have more gravity to the situation. We're gonna make it look as realistic as possible because colorful animals are for children. And also, we're gonna give the female characters more screen time because the original movie didn't do that, and that means the original movie hates women. It's weird. It's like a weird, it's a weird air of superiority that you can feel from some of these live action adaptations. Oh, we're making this into live action because we can do better than the source material. But One Piece, I don't feel that. In One Piece, it feels more like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we saw this in a different context, in a different medium, but we're staying true to the spirit of the original property. It feels like it comes from a place of love and respect. I don't know. You know, we can talk about it, but that's how I feel about that. The One Piece live action adaptation is pretty good. Now, I don't think it's amazing, but it feels sincere. It feels sincere. You know, there's no pointing out like, why is he a stretchy guy? No, why are they communicating with snails? There's none of that. It's the world that it is, and accept it or don't watch. Kenny Anderson says, never forget the train wreck Cowboy Bebop live action. I didn't even bother watching it. I saw a few people review it, and it doesn't look great. Yeah. Reximus128 says Oda had huge involvement in it. That definitely helps, right? Yes. Definitely helped that Oda had final creative control. CB21 with $2. Thank you very much. What platforms can I see your drawings? I have some on Twitter, but Twitter's not the best place to view artwork, unfortunately. But that is where I have the majority of my artwork. You can check my Tumblr as well, but some of my artwork is on Tumblr, but not all of them because of the porn ban. I drew porn. I unabashedly drew not safe for work stuff in the past, but it's all gone because Tumblr banned all of it. But some of my artwork is still on Tumblr. I have a DeviantArt. Haven't updated my DeviantArt in a while, but some of my artwork from before 2014 is on there. You can see that. But yeah, some of the stuff that most of the stuff that I drew is on my Twitter, but you're gonna have to dig through my media tab, and that's a little bit annoying. I wish Twitter was more geared towards artists in that way, or had some sort of gallery feature like DeviantArt, but whatever. I haven't drawn in a while. I should, though. Drawing is my first love, after all. The Ink Slicer with $1 through the stream elements. It's ironic when movie studios think animation is only for kids when films like Mufasa and Avatar are all just high-fidelity animation with no real actors in it. The stigma happened when animation got cheaper and dumbed down for television in the 60s. That's interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Also, yeah, that's right. The Lion King remake and Mufasa are animated films, but because it looks realistic, it's for adults and implicitly better, right? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. And yes, Avatar is majority animation as well. Might as well be... Yeah, Avatar has more animation than Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Think about that. Majin Karo says Oda could have killed the production at any time if he didn't approve of how the show went. Based. I'm glad he had that power. Thirsty for Chicken says, I think One Piece is acceptable for the reasons you said, and based on the fact that it and the anime are both adaptations of the manga instead of a redo of the anime itself, and both are labors of love. That's also a good point, because there are some things that the live action show does better than the anime, in my opinion. Like, obviously it's better paced, but also it doesn't hold back on some of the darker aspects of it that I think the anime censored for, to fit into a kid's time slot. But yeah, the One Piece live action adaptation is legitimately good. I like it. But in terms of One Piece, the manga is always gonna win. It's a damn shame about the One Piece anime, because of the length of the anime. People assume automatically that it's impossible to catch up with 1,000 episodes of anime. Not gonna do it. But I'm telling you guys, man, 1,000 chapters of manga is a lot easier to get through than 1,000 episodes of anime. A lot easier, let me tell you. I have been reading One Piece for oh my god, I think it's only been 2 months. Yeah, I've been reading One Piece for 2 months, and I'm already over 800 chapters in. It's super easy. It's super easy to catch up with, man. It's fast. That's the concern that people have. You're wasting your time. But if you read while having lunch, it's replace what you watch during lunchtime with reading manga. Not the easiest thing to do. I had to devise a strategy for eating with my right hand and scrolling through the manga with my left hand. But it works, reading manga while eating. That works. Replace your scrolling time on the toilet with a chapter of One Piece. You could catch up with One Piece as fast as I can, and it's fucking worth it. I get it. I really get why One Piece has so many fans. It's a great story with a great cast of characters and high stakes and amazing artwork and amazing action, and it's so disappointing when I look up the anime version of a manga arc that I just completed, because what is on the page is not translated faithfully into the anime. I hear that the anime gets better as it goes along. I think until Wano Kingdom, That's what my friend Omar here, our very own Omar, right? Our very own Omar tells me, because he's the biggest One Piece fan that I know. He tells me that when they get to a certain arc, the anime suddenly gets good. But that's legitimately a case of, oh, just watch it for 900 episodes and then it gets good. No, just read it. Just read it. Just read it and look up any moments that you want to see animated and be disappointed by how they're not done justice. Because, an example, recently, I finished the Dressrosa arc, and there's a big old fight that happens, and there's a power-up that the main character gets. The power-up transformation sequence is really cool in the anime, but the actual fight that happens, it's not great. Could have been animated a lot better. And the manga artwork does such a great job at painting the picture in your brain. You could see the pictures move. It's so crazy. I have not read this much since I was in school, and it feels like magic when these pictures on paper get me to feel emotional. Oda is really a master storyteller. He knows how to convey a story through just panels and pictures. It's fantastic. And it makes the anime even more inexcusable. The blueprint is literally right the fuck there. Just follow it. Oda laid it out so carefully, you can just fucking follow it. Why'd you add all the stupid padding filler bullshit to the anime that makes people tune out? Fuck. So it's so frustrating. And I'm assuming it's the anime's fault that colored the perception of One Piece, where it's like, oh, it's that fucking show that takes 5 episodes for someone to perform one action. It's like, no, just read the manga. It goes so much faster. So better paced. Alright. Let me check the donations here. See if I missed any. La 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 la. Bob the Awesome Bob with $1.99. I do not think I read this. Good live-action adaptation, the old 101, 102 Dalmatian movies. I only watched them a long time ago when I was a kid, so I don't remember too much about them, but I do remember. Excuse me, I do remember them being pretty good. Glenn Close, Cruella de Vil was pretty good.
Around this same time last year, I binged all 1,000 plus episodes of One Piece like a fucking gremlin in about a month or so. I remember telling Omar about it at TEFCon and he was flabbergasted and impressed. Lamau.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
He would be.
Read it instead.
Yeah, absolutely, man. If you're gonna get into One Piece, if you're interested in it at all, read it. Definitely read it, and then watch some episodes out of curiosity over the course of reading it. Because I will say, what the fuck? Focus, dude. There you go. I will say that the best parts of the anime are the voice actors are so good. Like, honestly, if you're gonna read One Piece, watch an episode of One Piece so you can get the characters' voices in your head, because those are the only voices that are appropriate for those characters. Yeah, it's just read it. Read One Piece. It's great. It is long. I don't blame you for being discouraged, but I'm telling you, if you get into it, you will find, if you're into it, right? If you're into it after the first few chapters, you will find it so insane how fast it breezes by. I'm already barreling towards the current point of One Piece, and I'm dreading it because I love having all of this shit to just read in one go. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna catch up to it. Like I said, I'm over 800 chapters in, and I'm dreading catching up with it. So because of One Piece, I'm definitely gonna read more. I'm definitely gonna read more manga going forward because I've gotten a knack for it now. It's these pictures, these still pictures and word balloons on paper, they can fucking soar. They sing, they animate. You know, it's crazy. It's magic. It's magic. Manga is magic. Comics are magic. Alright, chat. We are over 3 hours into the stream. I think I'm gonna go on for 30 more minutes. Make this a not a 4-hour stream, but 3-hour and a half stream. How's that sound? 30 more minutes, chat, and then I'm gonna leave you. God damn. I don't drink often anymore, so one beer can knock me out. I'm already feeling it, dude. And yeah, I'm not gonna drink anymore. I am a lightweight, even lighter than before. What the hell? All right, 30 minutes, chat, starting now. So go ahead. Any last minute comments and questions? 30 minutes is a long time, but it can go by very quickly. So if you got last minute comments, questions, and donations, throw them out right now. Lucy with $1 through the stream elements. Thank you so much. Following the manga reading, I recommend One Punch Man, Akira, Nausicaa, Gun? Battle Angel Alita, Vagabond, and Witch Hat Atelier. Incredible artwork and stories. Nausicaa and Akira movies are just a small part of the whole story. 6 to 7 volumes in total. I'll definitely put those on my list. And it's a Zeus with $1 through the stream elements. Rudy Dragon just got its first physical volume. I believe it was on indefinite hiatus due to poor health from the author. Love the premise. It's a girl finding out she's half dragon. She must go through high school hiding it from everyone. That sounds fun. Never heard of it, but that sounds fun. Yeah, but what's on my list after One Piece? Well, first of all, I think I'm going to take a break from reading after One Piece because it's a lot. But One Punch Man was already definitely on my list because where the fuck did the anime go? Second, probably going to read Dan. I know they confirmed the second season of the anime for July, but that's too long. I need to know what happens. They ended it on a crazy-ass cliffhanger. Probably going to read Dan. But I believe, after reading One Piece, which, again, is over 1,000 chapters, and I'm already over 800 chapters. I think after I catch up with it, which I will, I'm barreling towards catching up with One Piece. After I do, I feel like I can read anything, right? That's a fucking lot of reading. So I think the next big manga that I'm gonna tackle after One Piece is Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball is something that I did not grow up with. I missed the boat completely on. And it is one of the most popular anime franchises ever, especially amongst my friends and around where I lived, because I lived in a primarily Latino community. So I missed out on it, even though I lived in a primarily Latino community. So Dragon Ball, I will definitely check that out at some point. It's not as long as One Piece, so I could do it. I could do it. Yeah. And that also includes Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z is just the name they gave to the a season of anime. But in the manga, it's all referred to as Dragon Ball. So yes, it counts Kid Goku all the way up into Adult Goku. So, and I don't know what the fuck happens. I only know a little bit because of cultural osmosis. A lot of people talked about it, but yeah, Dragon Ball is definitely one that I'm gonna take a look at some point. Jacques Kinov says Dan literally ended their season 1 with a glory hole. True. And what is that glory hole? I don't know. I'll read it to find out. Okay, man says, do you remember the one Iron Man Ultraman anime? Oh, that could be a manga that I read, because that one was based on a manga. I watched a few episodes of that. I didn't continue it. I really liked the design, though. And I even reviewed the figure a long time ago on my main channel, which you should be subscribed to if you haven't already. Yeah, the SH Figure Arts manga Ultraman. I reviewed it a very long time ago. Tan Trung says, how are your thoughts on One Punch Man? I love the anime, but Season 2 doesn't do it justice for the manga. Season 1 is perfect. I love One Punch Man Season 1. Season 2, yeah, I kind of lost interest a little bit, but it might be due to how they animated it, because One Punch Man Season 1 was like peak, absolutely peak. One of the best anime that I've ever seen. But yeah, I want to read it because the seasons are taking way too long to come out. That's the reason why I decided to read Chainsaw Man. Because Chainsaw Man was also, that first season, fantastic, but goddamn, it's been 3 years and they're only just coming out with the Reize movie. So yeah, I just decided to read all of it. Because if we're lucky, we'll finish the first part of Chainsaw Man within 5 years. I want to see some of that shit animated, though. It's so fucking cool what happens. No spoilers. For anybody interested in Chainsaw Man, no spoilers. But me personally, I'm immune to Chainsaw Man spoilers because I'm caught up with the manga. I'm even reading it as it comes out, week by week. But yeah, Chainsaw Man is fucking epic. I hope they at least animate the entirety of part 1. But yeah, it'll probably take 5 years or more. Ace Red Fox says, have you seen Way of the House Husband? I haven't. I saw a few of the manga panels, though, and I thought it was pretty funny. That's the one with the Yakuza member becoming a house husband, right? Pretty cool. Going to the grocery store and asking where's the white stuff, and the worker being like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? It's like, oh, we're just looking for flour. It's pretty funny. Pretty good gag. Turd Emperor says, my parents get on my ass about getting into One Piece and Dandadan. Meanwhile, they get on my ass about my college grades. I get no peace. Well, sometimes you just gotta disregard what they say and just get into whatever the hell you want. You know, a major theme of One Piece is freedom. But, you know, if you live in their house, it's their rules. Just saying. Christopher103 says, do you remember there being a Suicide Squad isekai? Oh, yeah. I didn't even bother. I like the Harley Quinn design of that show, but the Joker design made me want to vomit, so I didn't even bother. Quentin Rom says, there is a manga of Japanese G1 Transformers. Oh, talking about that. I gotta read the Skybound Transformers comics because a lot of people have been gassing it up. And I want to see what that's about. Yeah, I'll check that out at some point. But I am on a manga binge. I am on a manga bender right now, dude. Lucy C says, I have to leave now, unfortunately, but it's been a blast, Jobby and chat. If I can't come back in time, I'll see you all in the next one. All right, Lucy. Thank you so much for stopping by, and there will definitely be a next one. Let's see. Tan Trung says, you know what also has one in it, like One Punch Man? Transformers 1. Please watch Transformers 1. Please. So good. Okay, man says, what is your current manga binge list? Well, gotta catch up with One Piece, first of all. Second of all, One Punch Man. Dragon Ball is on there. I actually want to check out the Evangelion manga because I hear that that's actually better than the anime. And I really like the anime. So apparently the manga of Evangelion is very good. What's another one? Dandadan. Yeah, because I wanna know what happens. They ended the first season in a goddamn cliffhanger. Gerard JS84 says, Jobby, if you ever get into Dragon Ball, do not watch Dragon Ball Evolution, one of the worst anime live-action adaptations ever. Don't gotta tell me twice. I was not planning to at all. 80 in the Drawer says, hi, Jobby. I just got an iPhone 16 for an upgrade. Now I can make better videos on my channel. Well, congratulations, 80 in the Drawer. But remember, the gear does not make the content. You could have a $1,000 4K camera and still make shitty content. The gear is not what matters. It's what your idea is. It's your passion behind the idea. So don't automatically assume that because you get more expensive gear that your videos are going to be better. That is a trap that a lot of up-and-coming content creators fall into. Just because your shit looks professional doesn't mean people are going to watch it. I'm just saying. It matters, of course, but it's the toppings on a cake. You want to focus on the cake first before putting toppings on it. You need a cake before you put toppings on it. That's all I'm trying to say. You're going to have 480p content that fucking hits, you know? Gear doesn't make the content. That's what I'm trying to say. Austin D with $1 through the stream elements. Thanks for another awesome stream and hands-on review. Always a blast. Thank you so much for watching. Glad you guys like it. I love doing this shit. Majin Karo says the Twilight Princess manga is so good. So much great Minna content. I saw a few panels. They literally shipped Link and Minna, right? Based because Minna was definitely the waifu of that game. Love Minna. In both of her forms. Gerard JS84 says, Jobby, if you like the One Piece live action, there's another live action anime adaptation. The Rurouni Kenshin movies are pretty good. I believe the actor for Zoro is in that as well, right? I hear those are good. They have great fight choreography, apparently. Rurouni Kenshin, I've always had my eye on that. I feel like I would like that. I like the samurai aesthetic. Let's see. Oh, 18 minutes. Still got a lot of time, but, you know, we'll keep it going. 18 minutes, chat. That's a lot of time. We still got a lot of time, chat. Devastaya? Jobby, have you read Shatterglass comics? I have not. I haven't read many Transformers comics. I read some of them, though. I read a little bit of Megatron Origin long time ago. I don't remember a lot of it, but some of the main points, like him being a gladiator and meeting Optimus. Yeah, I read a little bit of Megatron Origin. Yeah, haven't read any of the Shatterglass comics. Quinton Rom says, watch Ruin Soldier Louis. Great and funny anime. Highly recommend. Never heard of it. Ruin Soldier Louis. Oh, Louis the Rune Soldier. Okay. Yeah, never heard of this. Oh, Record of Lodos War? I hear a lot of good things about that. So apparently this is connected to that? Alright. Cool. Because the article that I put up was on the Record of Lodos War wiki. So I hear Lodos War is pretty good. Crisper103 says, Jobby, you should give Red Ranger is an Adventure in Another World a try. That's such a typical isekai anime, but yeah. Never say never, I suppose. I'm Bored says, Jobby, thoughts on mecha designs going fantasy like Knight Gundam or Escaflowne? Very cool. Very, very cool. Knight mecha is an underrated aesthetic. Actually, I believe MoShow Toys, you know, the creators of the figure that we took a look at tonight, they have a knight mecha named Lancelot. Is it named Lancelot? It's either Lancelot or it's Arthur related. But yeah, that's something that I was looking into. It looks great. Knight mecha. Very cool. Noah says, ever consider reviewing a Mazinger Z figure at one point? Perhaps. Never say never. I'm gonna be here on this godforsaken platform for a while, so anything can happen. I like the Mazinger design. Let's see. Thirsty for Chicken says, just want to say I appreciate this manga reading. I've done this a lot, but more recently with My Hero, Dandadan, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, JoJo, and things I didn't like to see if I would, like Attack on Titan. Oh, okay. Attack on Titan's great. Haven't read the manga, but the anime was great. Just took a long time to come out. My Hero Academia would probably be one I read too, because it's over, right? The story's over. And I guess in that vein, Jujutsu Kaisen, I'd probably read that as well. But Demon Slayer, I'll probably hold off on reading Demon Slayer, because the anime is about to end soon, and the anime adaptation of Demon Slayer has been pretty fucking top tier, in my opinion. Haven't read the manga. Maybe the manga's better, but the anime is great. Love Demon Slayer. So, yeah, I'll probably not read that. So I'll just watch the movies that when they come out. Bardio says, what's your opinion on G-Quox? Don't really have anything to say since it hasn't come out yet, but the trailer looks cool. I really like the design of the main Gundam. Very unique when it comes to Gundam. I like that Hideaki Anno is attached to it, because I like Evangelion. I like the human character design. The Pokemon Illustrator, right? The modern Pokemon Illustrator. So all the characters are very visually appealing. I'm looking forward to it. Gundam G-Quox. I'm very much looking forward to watching it. Oh, Berserk. Guatafuk. Yeah, Berserk is a must-read. That's what you say, and I'll put that on my list, but a bit of heavy reading, right? In terms of the darkness of it and the tragedy of it. Bit of heavy reading. Because it kind of reminds me when I read Devilman, the original Devilman manga, and I had to like take a break from reading anything after reading the Devilman manga, because it's fucking, it's heavy. It's heavy, it's dark, it's tragic, it's it's a bit dark subject matter, so I'm gonna reluctantly go into Berserk, but it is something that I've always been curious about. Dylan Brian G Swimmer 1 says, have you ever thought about getting into customizing your Transformers figures? Genuinely very relaxing when you get into the rhythm of it with enough practice. I've thought about it, but I kind of feel like the time for that hobby has passed me by. Perhaps later. When I retire, when I have a lot of time, I'll consider customizing. Let's see. Oscar Da Silva says, it's the director of Fooly Cooly for the new Gundam. I gotta watch Fooly Cooly. A long-ass time ago, I think when it came out, I watched the first episode of Fooly Cooly. I liked it, and then I didn't continue it. And it's only 4 episodes, right? I gotta check that out at some point. Fooly Cooly. Alright, 12 minutes, chat. 12 minutes. God damn, what the hell? Just this one beer has got me a little bit buzzed. Insane. I don't drink a lot anymore. So I'm not used to the alcohol going in my body anymore. What the fuck? Let's see. What do you guys have to say here? Thirsty for Chicken says, honestly, My Hero gets a lot of hate, but damn it, I love it despite the Naruto copy-paste, and it does its own thing in a way that still manages to get me hyped and emotional. Fuck the haters, damn it. Fair enough, dude. And honestly, for me personally, a lot of my tiredness of Hero Academia is the fact that it feels like the story kind of stretched out for too long, and I had to wait a long time for the rest of the story to come out. But maybe a lot of that will become a little more tolerable if I read it. So, I really liked My Hero Academia at some point, but at some point I dropped it. But I don't hate it though. So yeah, if I read it, I'll probably reignite my love for it. Brando Baldera says, are you drunk? A little bit buzzed. A little bit buzzed. Noah says, which figure do you think has the more hellish transformation, Gladius or Crimson Wings? Gladius. You know, it's funny. In One Piece, there was a minor character named Gladius, and he makes stuff explode, and I thought that was pretty appropriate. I chuckled to myself when the Gladius character made stuff explode. It's pretty funny. Also, there's a panel of One Piece where Luffy is turning his head, and the sound effect is swivel. And, I don't know. I'm schizo-posting right now, but it's talking to me. It's talking to me. The manga's talking to me. Weird Monkey 555 says you should give JoJo's a try. Got some crazy artwork. It lives up to the name Bizarre Adventure. I was actually on a JoJo binge recently, but I put it on pause for some reason, and then shortly after I put it on pause, I started catching up with One Piece. But JoJo is really cool. I'm in part 5 already, so yeah, you can call me a JoJo fan. I think it's safe to call me a JoJo fan, right? I'm watched 4 parts and in part 5. I haven't continued part 5 yet, but I'm like in the last thing of part 5 that I saw was the Man in the Mirror episode. But yeah, I kind of taking a break from it. I'll get back to it. I will definitely get back to JoJo at some point, but let me enjoy One Piece first. Ray Plukate says, what part of the figure do you think best to put a ratchet joint? For me, shoulder, leg, chest, and weirdly every finger for some reason. Finger ratchet joints? I mean, cool, but I don't think I could necessarily agree with that. I feel it wouldn't be a problem. I would definitely not be opposed to finger ratchets, but not something I would consider necessary. Shoulders, shoulders, hips, ab crunch. Ab crunches should definitely, for these heavier mecha figures, should definitely be on a ratchet joint, because a lot of times, for Transformers especially, if you got a ab crunch, it will be useless because it sags back. It should be a ratchet joint. Anyway. Linda Kitten says, opinions on Hatsune Miku being in Fortnite. I like Hatsune Miku, so good for her. But I don't give a fuck about Fortnite, so what do you want? What do you want me to say? It's cool. It's cool. Vince Omni says, I way prefer shorter anime and shows. Of course, it depends on the story and execution, but it often seems a lot of longer shows are worse because they are stretched out too much. That is fair. Although, I will say about One Piece, if you want to get into One Piece, do not watch it. As I said earlier in the stream, read One Piece. Because yes, the anime of One Piece is definitely stretched out within an episode. Each episode is fucking stretched out annoyingly. Very badly paced. But the manga is great. Great story. And even after 800 chapters, it has not gotten old for me. The stories still feel fresh. Silverson Films is asking, have you seen the Masterpiece Rat Trap? This is my very first time hearing about the Masterpiece Rat Trap. Breaking news, everybody. Masterpiece Rat Trap is coming out. My very first time hearing about it. I did not pre-order it, nor have I answered that question during the stream. Very first time hearing about it. Amazing. Christopher 103 says, Jobby, how do you feel about some animes being just 12 episodes long? It can work. It could definitely work. A great example is Madoka Magica. The first season is only 13 episodes, and fantastic story. Honestly, in my opinion, Madoka Magica didn't even need the sequel movies. It works just as well as one 13-episode story. Fantastic. Fantastic. So yeah, 13-episode animes can definitely work. Also, if you guys didn't get it, I I've answered the Masterpiece Rat Trap question like 5 times in the stream already, and I posted it on my Twitter as well. And yeah, I have heard about the Masterpiece Rat Trap. Anyway, Quentin Rom says, Jobby, before the stream ends, I wish to say you made it through a whole stream without camera or sound failure. Good job, and cheers to a great live stream. Thank you very much, and hopefully you didn't just jinx me last minute. All right, chat, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's see. Michael and Warrior Friend says, Transformers 1 got Oscar. After the movie got Oscar, we will see the sequel when War with Autobot and Decepticon of the War of Quintesson. I fucking hope Transformers 1 gets an Oscar. It won't, because people are trying to sweep the movie under the rug for some reason, but God, it'd be great for the movie to get some recognition. The movie's so good. I hope it gets a sequel. Anonymous with $1 through the stream elements. Hey, Jobby, thoughts on the studio series Devastation Optimus Prime? Not the best. As someone who doesn't even collect mainline figures, the Devastation Optimus Prime is one of the worst that I've seen. Not great. Not great. Could have pushed the cel-shaded aesthetic as well. It's only on the windows that has the cartoony look to it. Nah, it could have been way better. Kamen Rider KP says, my favorite anime, Kino's Journey, 2003, has only 13 episodes and is still a philosophical masterpiece. Could you even say that it's Kino? Huh. Never heard of it. I will, I'll put it on my watch list. Ooh, got high ratings on Crunchyroll. Alright. I will put it on my watch list. Interesting. Alright. Also, the opposite of that can also be true. Just because a show is long doesn't mean that it's bad or stretched out. One of the best stories that I had the pleasure to experience is Monster by Naoko Urasawa. Great fucking story, and I watched the anime for that, and that anime was like 80 episodes, but it's so good. And Pluto, by the same director, is only 8 episodes on Netflix, so go check that out as well. So long shows doesn't necessarily mean bad. One Piece, anybody? Or long stories, I should say. Because the One Piece anime, I can understand if you don't like it, but the One Piece manga is fantastic. I was wondering if you heard about Hasbro making He-Man Transformer-style figures? I have not heard about that, but that sounds pretty sick. Okay. Ace Red Fox says, is there any Transformers 1 inspired figures announced anywhere? I mean, they've released a few official Transformers 1 figures. Some of them transform, some of them do not, which is movie accurate. Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty. Look them up. Look up Transformers 1 toys on Google. You should find a few of them. There you go. Quentin Rom says Captain Harlock or Arcadia. Haven't seen it, either of them. However, I did see a few projects by the same author as Captain Harlock. It's Galaxy Express 39 and also Interstellar 5555, which is the Daft Punk movie. Both of them are pretty good. Galaxy 39 was very sad. And Captain Harlock comes out in it. So I'm familiar with Captain Harlock. Haven't seen his show, though. Imagine Caro says Pluto is so good. Pluto is fucking peak. That's also a thing that I would highly recommend people watch if they haven't already. Pluto is very, very good. It makes you give a shit about Astro Boy. 1 minute, chat. 1 minute. Son of Starcan says, still playing with the Megazord? No. We're in our Q&A portion and we're about to end. So Any last-minute comments, last-minute questions, last-minute donations, throw them at me now or forever hold your peace. Vinsomnia says long shows are just more of a time sink, and when the time doesn't pay off, it hurts more than short ones that suck. But yeah, obviously length doesn't equate to quality. Exactly. It goes either way, right? Just because a show is long doesn't mean it's good, nor does it mean that it's bad. Torrance Moore says, wasn't Space Runaway Ideon by that same guy? No, Ideon is Yoshiyuki Tamino, which is Gundam. The Gundam guy. Not by Leiji Matsumoto, which is the Captain Harlock guy, Galaxy Express 39, Battleship Yamato, I believe, and also the Daft Punk movie. That's Leiji Matsumoto. Devastalia says, hey, Jobby, will you get the 13 Primes and Age of the Primes? No. Oh, shit, alright. Okay, chat. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. It has been a fun 3 hours, almost 4 hours. Yeah, this is really fun stream, really great figure. Get it if you want. I recommend it at this point. Links in the description. It's up for pre-order on the Shozi store. So, beautiful figure. Just to give you proof again. Just look at that beautiful light-up feature here. Yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for donating. You have been generous, as usual. Really do appreciate that. Definitely helps, 100%. So, thank you. Thank you for watching. And if you like the stream, leave a like, leave a comment on the VOD when it comes out, and don't forget to subscribe for the next stream, which should be on Friday. I've got plenty of more stuff in the backlog to take a look at. Or game. I still want to play Okami. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it could either be on Friday or maybe not a weekend stream. I'm busy on the weekend. But anyway, just look forward to more content. Subscribe, please. And, of course, subscribe to my main channel if you haven't already. I'd be surprised if you haven't. We do toy reviews there. And there should be a new toy review coming out next week. I don't think it'll come out this week at the pace I'm working on. And my sponsor hasn't gotten back to me, so. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.